Welcome back to the Stoop football fans. It's your boy Lolo. I am here. Happy Friday. It's so good to see everybody who's already in here. First of all, I think first and foremost in the comments section was definitely some of our Stoop crew, but I think Ben Ireland was the first one up moments after I posted this stream. You can always count on him for that. Con Shay, I see you in there as well. Jimmy, Bremers, Ghost, Anders. What is that? Holy shit, how did I miss that? Mr. Tom with 100 British pounds. That's like 8 million US dollars. He says, I know it's early, but I just wanted to say I appreciate the channel, the hard work put in, and the community spirit here. I'd like the Stoopers to have a drink on me. Get Lil Najee a Coke or something. Lil Najee is not quite one of the Stoopers yet. He still has to make an appearance on the Stoop, but we'll see. We'll get him something. We already got him a Leeds kit. He's fine. Merry Christmas, everyone. Oh, and the 1994 World Cup rules, baby. Yo, Mr. Tom, cheers to you. There you go. Sorry, I couldn't get that one open. That wasn't as good of a crack as the Budweisers. Anyway, very good to see you guys here on a Friday night. I don't know if you guys need this, but I need this. It has been a long week. Some of you may not remember, but I do have a 1-month-old at the house, as well as a 4-year-old. So, and my wife, who's doing a lot of the heavy lifting there. But I went back to work this week as well, so it's been a crazy week. And then football midweek, weekend this week, COVID postponements, FPL teams going to crap, Mark yelling at me probably, I don't remember. Everybody, yeah, tons of stuff going on. But just like you guys, hopefully, I made it through another week, and I got here to happy hour, one of my favorite times of the week, because I get to come and talk to my boys here about football and hang out with you guys from all over the world. So peace to you guys. Cheers. Happy hour. And I mentioned him, so you know he's got to be at the door somewhere. So Mr. Mark, why don't you come on in here, pal? Oh, there you are.
It's Mark. Killing me, man. It's killing me. All these cancellations. I got no one to play on my fantasy league.
I've done like a
I got no Ronaldo. I got no Antonio. I got no Bowen. But I guess we'll save that for maybe. Are we going to talk fantasy? Because I was just doing that.
We are definitely going to talk fantasy
right there as we were talking about it, as you had mentioned it. I was kind of fiddling with it. It's not lost on me, Mr. Tom. Thank you very much for your very generous Christmas donation. We'll be able to buy Najee Jr., little Najee.
You're buying little Najee nothing. What are you talking about? We are buying director John something first.
We'll buy him some cigars.
First and foremost. But yeah, the cancellations are getting nuts. But listen, we'll talk fantasy whenever we bring Ben on, because Ben has some serious issues like you as well. I somehow managed to avoid some of the majority of it. I mean, I have 4 players that are missing their matches, so I technically only needed to replace 1. But I had Bernardo Silva, who's kind of injured, but he'll probably play. So I don't know. Dave, what's going on, man? Najee. Oh, that's Dave from this dude's from Ireland. I just caught his show. I'm gonna try and get this guy on happy hour. I know he's a Liverpool fan, but he's out in Ireland. Say hi to the Lawlers if you're out there. They're out in Tipperary.
Dave?
But he's got a fun little show where he does post-match for the Liverpool. But I loved his personality and excitement, and I think he'll be a good addition to happy hour if he ever wants to do it. Cannon Chatter, good to see you as well on here. Lots of new faces in here. Don't forget to hit the likes and share. Get people in on it. Mark, I didn't hear you crack one open. Happy Friday. Happy hour. Oh. All right.
It's been a long day. It's been a long day. I've been doing little winter cleaning around the apartment, around the flat. A long way from Tipperary.
Long way to Tipperary. I think that's like a song. I think that's like a song or a poem.
So it's not really a place?
No, It's a Long Way to Tipperary is like a song. I don't know. I may be wrong, but all I know is I just love when my brother-in-law and his family go, "When are you gonna come down to Tipperary?" And I'm like, "Oh shit!"
Hey,
Yo,
Bono.
Right Good to
on.
See you, Bono.
Love it that it's green. Love to see that little.
Yeah, love to see that green. A new member of the Stoop crew,
badge
2021,
right next to you.
Getting it in right under the wire.
Fantastic.
Tipperary is a place and a song.
Tipperary is
Absolutely,
a place and a song. Now I know.
Like I've
one day, so many things on this show. It's just one more thing that I learned.
Whenever we get out to Leeds to see a match, we're gonna hit all these places, and we were promised if we make it up to Ireland, they're gonna take us to some tiny bar, and we're gonna go for a sing song.
So tiny that one person goes in, everyone else waits, and then the other person comes out, and it rotates that way.
No, like I would walk in, and they would all look at me, and then like somebody would walk in and go, "So where's that new fella?" Like they would already know, like the whole town would already know. Right. So it's that kind of bar. But no, I would love to get out there and love to party with them. But for some reason, as you guys know, speaking of Ireland and Leeds and Arsenal, Lawler, my brother-in-law, is his dad is hardcore Leeds United, and had like 800 kids, all of whom are Arsenal fans. So I don't know.
Don't know how that worked. Apparently, their dad didn't have that much influence over him.
Or he had certain influence over them.
Too much influence.
When you visit Leeds, you have to come to the Merry City and do the Westgate Run. As long as it doesn't involve running, I'll do it.
That is my wife. There were some kids out playing after school, and they were a little short on the pitch, and I'm just kind of watching them. It's like, oh, they look like they need more players to finish their game of football. And she's like, well, you could go and run around with them. And I just looked at her and I was like, I don't run. I just don't run. I don't even run after a train. I'm
like a Pinto.
I know there's another one coming in 4 minutes.
I'm like a Pinto. After age 3, I don't run anymore. Cannon Chatter also says, if you make it to the Emerald Isle, I'll happily take you out for a night out in Belfast. Fucking fantastic. Mark, we're going to have to start setting dots on the map.
I tell you.
All that.
Going to have our little stoop run.
Yeah, the stoop run.
We'll tier it so it's like a stoop.
Fantastic. Listen, Mark, we talked a little bit about it, and the show is a little bit about football, but in case for those new folks who are watching the show, happy hour, this is our show where if you were to come over and run into us in a bar on a Friday night, well, we'd probably be here, but if you were to run into us at a bar any night and just start talking football, nonsense, whatever, this is what would happen. And so let's talk what I want to talk about a little bit right now. Mark, I've got a little bit of issue with this postponement. And let me just explain what I mean by that. I understand there's a necessity for health and wellness and well-being of everybody in the world. And in the grand scheme of things, sport is just sport, right? But I mean, look at this. We're talking half the league is postponed right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, half the fixtures.
This isn't... Let me know if I'm wrong here, Mark. And we'll get other people. And you guys in the comment section, Stoop crew, let me know. Let me know what you think about this. I have a bit of an issue with the bigger clubs complaining about not being able to field a team. All year long, we've said City has 2 or 3 teams. City's bench can beat people. What's the big complaint about Liverpool when people are like, oh, they're not title contenders? They're not that deep. They're still deeper than fucking Leeds and Brentford and even Arsenal to a certain extent. But what I'm like upset about is the teams that are getting the matches called off originally are the bigger clubs, are Manchester United. Same day that Manchester United says we can't field team, Brentford is begging to not play. Brighton is begging to not play Wolves. Wolves are saying, yeah, we're kind of in the same boat. Let's not do it. I'm just like, we saw Leeds United play fucking Man City, which we said Man City has 3 or 4 teams worth of brilliant players.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we talked about it. We talked about it during the recap of the Wolves City game, where they have the luxury of bringing in Phil Foden and Kevin De Bruyne as substitutes in the 70th minute. I mean, that's how deep they are. These are starters.
They took Bernardo Silva off for fucking Rad Mahrez. Yeah. Like, get out of here. Yeah, Dave, that's what I'm talking. No, Dave, I like your manager who said, shut up about us not buying players. We have all of our holes filled with who we have in-house. So you don't know my squad. Leave us alone. Let us do what we want. So, but Mark, do you hear what I'm saying about do you understand the point? I know I'm not making it very clear, but what
I do in a sense.
I'm just like, you don't hear Marcelo Bielsa bitching about that. He's like,
he wishes
we have to play with whatever we got to play with.
I think Bielsa would wish that someone would get COVID just so he can say
instead of an injury.
He would have one person with COVID, and he would just be like, "Yeah, I can't field the team," and that it would be true because they have 7 starters out. You know, so he would hope that he would get someone with
Mark,
COVID, but I don't want to wish that on anybody. You know, my whole
bitching from Chelsea fans, this week. We're depleted. You put the best American football player.
Get it, and it's
a depleted team.
We have Chelsea complain. We have how
dare you? To me, it's like, fuck you. How dare you say we can't field a squad? How dare you? Yeah, maybe because you didn't put them.
You know, I'm not really sure, like, how dare you or anything. I think that it's a competitive advantage that people are they're looking for any competitive advantage to take, and COVID is just one of them. I just wish, this has been going on for so long that I wish that they would have stuck with the policy that the NFL threatened and never backed up, because now we are having issues with COVID in the NFL. Was that if you can't field the team, this has been going on long enough. The protocols are in place. The vaccine is there. All the things, isolation and we know how to handle it, and we should be wearing masks and all these things. If you get COVID at this point and it ravages your team, that's neglect on your part, and you should forfeit your match. That's what I think.
Mark, there's a lot to be said about that because listen, we're talking about multi-billion-dollar organizations here,
and we're also talking that we're running into year 3 of dealing with. We know what to do. We know what protocols are in place, and they should be following those protocols. And if they can't field the team because of COVID, you forfeit your match. How in the hell is Tottenham? I'm not going to go into the how dare they, but how the hell is Spurs gonna catch up to 3, possibly 4? They have 3 in the Premier League, and then they have their Euro League. They have 4 matches to make up.
By the way, Mark, I like that you've refused to learn what that league is called.
It's not even
like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's not worth it.
It's not even.
It's not fucking worth it.
It's not even Euro League. It's like Super Euro League Junior.
No, it's Europa Fantasy League. I think that's what it's called.
I have no idea.
So Mark, let me just. This all ties into going to my club, Arsenal. When the people are saying, how dare Arteta do this to Aubameyang? How dare he do this to Aubameyang? Now look. You do it to yourself.
You do no one else. You do it to yourself.
And that's what really hurts.
Yeah, you did it to yourself. How long was that?
But let's look at it this way, Mark. Arteta is saying, or I don't know, Arteta, the entire organization. or if we look at it this way, you went you went out of country to a different country for whatever reason. You got permission, but the rules were you come back this day at this time, and you there because, and it was all for COVID protocol reasonings. It wasn't like you need to be here to train. Yes, he needed to train, but yeah, shake that COVID off. But if you look at it, he's got to be thinking, I'm the captain. Or as our sorry, I'm formulating these thoughts too because I'm furious about it. But Arteta has to be furious, thinking, you are the captain. If you come here late and I ignore it and let you train, and it turns out you had COVID, and you get half the team infected with COVID, even if they're not sick, they just test positive, and we have to forfeit. And then they come up with this rule of if you can't field a team, you forfeit. Then our captain doing this and me allowing it has fucked the club. So is it club or person? Is it side before self? That's that old Leeds United motto. But
Sure.
do you see why it's a much bigger thing than he just showed up late?
No, I don't. Look, that is one angle. That's one angle to look at it. I personally think that there has been friction between those two individuals, between Arteta and Aubameyang. This is not Aubameyang's first offense. This is Arteta saying, I'm done. I am done.
It's right here.
This man has played 13 minutes. After tomorrow's game, he will have played a total of 13 minutes in a month. Arteta has been waiting for Aubameyang to hang himself. Give him enough rope, he'll hang himself. Now you guys got some extracurricular matches coming up. You guys got the FA Cup. So maybe he appears in that. I'm not really sure, but I think.
Well, I don't want to. I want to keep it related.
It has come to a head, and Arteta is done with Aubameyang. And I personally feel that as far as Premier League competitions or Premier League games are concerned, he's done.
Yeah. Well, listen. Why don't we bring in somebody who's living over there right now and having to deal with all this shit right now, and somebody who can tell us a little bit about the way things are going over there in the UK. So everybody, Stoop crew in the house. Excuse me. Give a big shout out, a big eye up to Mr. Ben Ireland.
Hey,
yo, Ben. Hi, up, lad. Oh,
you're muted.
Sorry, you're muted. I muted you earlier, or John. Oh, you chose to mute yourself.
Is that better?
You muted yourself. You did.
Cheers, guys.
We are going to get sued by Radiohead, and not for using it, for abusing it. Cheers, Ben.
I think abuse is. I think it's that's fair use. If Ben, we were terrible at it,
you're on the gargle. You're on the gargle.
I'm with Mark there. You can't field a team forfeit.
Yeah,
they know. We all know what the rules are over here. I mean,
yeah, it's not the first year.
A lot of people are ignoring, but stay distance, wear a mask. Professional sports players should know better. They should have different. Whether they've been jabbed or not, that's not an issue. But you'll find out that when Tottenham say they've got 13 cases within their probably 2 players and 10 staff. That's probably what it is, and to say they can't field a squad, it's ridiculous.
And Harry Kane's over there. Oh, look, I tested positive. Oh no, I tested negative. And they're like, no, you didn't, Harry. You tested positive. No, it's negative.
Are you negative?
Shut up, Harry.
Positive?
Deli Ali, you too. And they're like, no, I'm good. No, you're not.
But yeah, Leeds are
airing of grievances will
depleted.
start with Harry Kane.
I think you'll find La Liga last year. Barcelona were majorly depleted with injuries, so they got special permission off UEFA and La Liga to sign Braithwaite, I think it was. Leeds don't know. They just get on with it.
Season. The day before our first match against Brentford, Our three strikers all went out with COVID.
Still had to field a team, yeah.
So we fielded a fucking team.
Exactly.
I'm not blaming the loss on that. I'm just saying we fucking played. Who was it? Ipswich Town? No, QPR, some other team forfeited a match.
Yeah. That's what I think that's what should be happening.
Yeah,
You guys got a
be.
point.
You know,
It didn't start this year. We've already been through a year of it.
This is our third season dealing with COVID. It's the third season. You know, COVID has been around almost as long as we have. You know, and we know what's going on. We understand.
Hey, Mark, what happens if a player from one team gives it to a player on the other team while they're playing?
Well,
I think there. I think who are you going to blame?
You just call it good defense. Good defense.
Exactly. But you know,
I love
there's
that
1,000
guy.
ways to break what Mark is saying.
Yeah.
I agree.
That's why I mean there's no real answer to it. But
it doesn't stop you forfeiting the fixture and losing your points. You've got COVID, yeah, the safety rule is don't play the game, but because you've managed to let that into your little bubble, you lose your points.
That's what I'm saying. It's like we've been dealing with this long enough. Protocols are in place. We know what to do. And
I mean,
you know, if you can't field the team, you should
look at the
forfeit.
Euros. What about little Billy Gilmore? Little Billy Gilmore went and had a conversation with Mason Mount and they couldn't play.
Right.
That's exactly it. I mean, Leeds game in midweek, they were supposed to play Man City, but for some reason it just got cancelled. So we don't know what happened there. That fixture just got wiped from the whole Premier League calendar. Leeds, Man City, Leeds. They were supposed to play on Tuesday night, but it just got cancelled. So it never happened. And we don't know why.
Yeah.
You're baffled.
Adriano's right about that, but that's like yes. That's why this is COVID-19, because it was discovered in 2019. It's just the coronavirus which has been around. But listen, I just think the Premier League needs to fucking do something and either be once again, we're not talking about your Sunday league or Mark for an example for us. We're not talking about APA, pool.
Oh, sure.
We're talking about a probably $1 trillion business.
That's why things haven't been canceled
as Omicron
for the rest of the year.
Moronic, whatever it's fucking called.
Because they are hungry for money.
Omicron. Have you guys got Omicron already in America? Have people died from it?
Bootleg at first. We got it bootleg at first, but now we got the real one.
Have people died from it?
It was finally released domestically.
Yeah, I got my first one in Chinatown, like off this guy. He was
we've been linked to one death from this new variant, I think, and that's dubious. But
yeah,
I don't want to get into the specifics of how all that shit works.
I just feel
I have a solution. Teams to play each other in FIFA.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, Liverpool would win. Diogo Jota is
the number one player in the world. So
he was at one point.
I think he still is.
Yeah, Leeds would play FIFA and they'd be running down the pitch and they'd get hamstring injury out of nothing. You know how it works. Depleted.
Richarlison hurt himself because he dove on his floor and the fucking TV fell on his head.
Is there not outside of Leeds, is there not a more cursed team than Everton? I mean, Richarlison tore his calf. He's out for like 6 weeks.
How good were they the other night?
Against Chelsea.
Yeah.
They weren't bad.
Yeah, they played well.
I
know they were under the cosh, but
Chelsea has far too many problems.
I just love it when Nagy says they won't concede. They concede. Keep saying it, Nagy.
Oh no, I just love that.
I sold Mendy a long time ago.
How do you guys lose to Everton? Everton are so bad. So I fucking tweeted that shit out. And I like that some people got mad. Some people said some shit to me, being like, "You don't even know, you don't." And I was like, "Hey, I clearly put it in quotes and said, like, attributed to Nagy. You need to watch the show.
I will wear a Chelsea shirt for a year if they win the league. That's how confident I am that Chelsea are not winning the league.
Don't write checks you can't cash, man.
No, I'll cash it. I'll cash it. But
You'll wear a Chelsea jersey for a year.
On happy hour every night.
Oh, well, on happy hour, that's a different story.
Yeah, no, not continuously. I'll stink in it for 2 minutes, never mind. Full year. That's how confident I am that they are not as good as Liverpool and Chelsea, Man City.
Right.
That's nuts. All right, guys. So we talked about that, but back to my point about Aubameyang. I don't want to. I know what you're saying, Mark. About clearly there's a history going on.
I agree with Arteta. I think fair play. He's stood his ground. He's been a manager. He's set an example.
But listen, we're in a modern. We're not even modern. We're in a postmodern era. We're in this. We're in this era of COVID where seriously, in order to go see your mom in Spain, you need to get a written fucking permission slip and you need to be back with enough time to quarantine and enough. So all these things are coming out today of Aubameyang forced to train by himself, outcasts. And it's like, no, he's forced to fucking train by himself because he was not. Shut up.
It's just the British media trying to stir a story.
Yeah,
he didn't show up an hour and a half early to train by himself. He got sat down and they exchanged future plans.
Do you know how much that shit I read, honestly?
This is not, oh yeah, train by yourself, man. You're not going to play against Leeds, but go ahead and train for yourself an extra hour and a half, and then you'll be off the pitch when everyone else shows up. No. Management. They all Aubameyang showed up early, and they had a little powwow. They had a little chit chat.
Look, that'll be
about
buried.
What's going on?
That'll be buried now. And
where do you get all this from, Mark?
Look, it's speculation.
Your asshole.
I'm going to send you a list. I'm going to send you a list of
my asshole
pulling it out of your ass. Pulling it out of your ass.
Hey! Let me tell you something, guys.
Got the latest news about Aubameyang.
I'm going to send you a list back of journalists not to listen to.
For that. Come on, seriously. And look, it's speculation, but does it not make sense? Does it not make sense? Is that an impossible scenario?
They sat down and talked about it.
That they had him come into the training ground an hour and a half before everybody else, so they can have a private powwow with him.
They're talking about like photos of him out running by himself and kicking a ball by himself. It's like Sad Keanu. You know Sad Keanu, that photo. When he's interviewed about it, he's like, "Look, I was just eating a sandwich. I was hungry and I was by myself and I was eating a sandwich." And that's it. Like, that's the story. So Aubameyang is out there fucking training by himself. And what it was he showed up an hour and a half early. There was also a photo of like,
I think he was
Mark,
asked to
there
come
was another,
in.
there. Yeah, probably. He probably came in, they had a little meeting, and then he's there. So he's out on the pitch by himself, and it's like, Aubameyang out early by himself.
Can I say, Arsenal are a better team without him.
I have said that for a while.
Yeah.
There's less attitude in the team. There's Lacazette, because Lacazette's your natural replacement.
Yeah.
For him, for me, and he just brings so much more energy and more cohesion to the team.
I've said it for a while, and his hold up play, the way multiple times in this last match, against a huge fucking team, against West Ham, who were good, who have been good, but something that we can't do with Aubameyang that we can do with Lacazette is have Gabriel, Ben White, Partey, Xhaka smash a ball on the ground straight at his feet. And it sticks, he holds up, gets hit, turns around, and passes. And that's how our first goal came about. Yeah. Like, you can't smash a ball in there to Aubameyang because it's not the way he plays, first of all. At
least he won't be getting hat-trick against Leeds this weekend. which is a good thing.
Who, Aubameyang or Lacazette?
Yes,
Because I just picked up
Aubameyang.
Lacazette in fantasy.
Aubameyang.
And
Oh,
I'm a
you
triple
took it.
captain him.
Oh, you see, that's the debate I've got. I've obviously got Here's who I've got out at the minute through cancellations. I've got Bowen, Pookie, and Edouard. So I need to replace Bowen. But my main problem is I've got White and Tomiyasu in defence, and they're going to concede a bunch of goals this weekend. So
You think?
I know.
Mark, Mark, where are the goals coming from?
Look, man.
Say it, Mark. And every time you say it,
Mark.
every time you say it, we score two.
Like every single week, it's just someone else and someone else.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at the injury table here,
Joffrey,
and
he's going to
it's
get a full game on
Firpo,
Saturday.
Cooper, Phillips, Bamford, Rodrigo,
Mo
Strike,
Master.
Shackleton,
So
James. I mean, it's
so don't worry
just,
about who isn't playing. Worry about who is playing. We get on with it. I think you're gonna get. I think you're gonna get.
Gonna come from.
The goals.
But I also don't know where the goals are gonna come from in my fantasy league, because I have out. I have.
Hold on. Are we talking fantasy or are we talking Leeds Arsenal? Because I've got so many comments to throw in.
Bit of both. Throw in your Leeds Arsenal comment.
Okay, just let me real quick, Mark, and then we can go to your fantasy team, because I'm not going to talk fantasy.
I'm happy to.
Well, great. Now I forgot.
You're going to get a different animal. You know that on Saturday. You're not going to get the Man City animal.
That's the thing is so many people online have seen that, yet another Leeds United player is out. Yet another Leeds United player is out. And a lot of Arsenal fans are like, we're going to lose. Like, this is what happens. It's what happened with Everton. They're Everton has nobody, and their fans are going to leave halfway through, or not even halfway through. They're going to leave.
I think you're a better team at the Emirates than you are on your travels.
Right.
Personally, you're a different team.
We are technically the best team in the league at home this season. We are statistically the best team at home, which is good. Yeah. It's great. You would love to do that.
Look, Leeds don't put two of them performances in a row. It's not natural. I mean,
no, somebody said it right. Somebody said it right. Of Pep just showed what Bielsa ball is with billions of dollars.
Yeah,
because you guys played man to man. He came at you and played. He's like, cool. You were going to play man to man. Let's do it. My men are better than your men. Let's do it.
Well,
and
that's it. Yeah.
You had fucking Tyler Roberts on. Who was he on? He needed to cover Rodrigo or somebody. Like, I mean, you had Forshaw on.
I felt sorry for
Kevin De Bruyne.
I felt sorry
Kevin
for
De Bruyne.
He was just within this quadrant of players in the middle of them, just running from one to another, and it was just
they could do what
they'd have beat anybody 4-0 on that night. Anybody.
Yeah.
Every pass was precision. And listen, look, this isn't a dig at Wolves. Don't take this the wrong way, Matt. But I've read a few City tweets and whatnot, and they were saying 5-6-0 down. We were still trying to attack. Mm-hmm. And even though it wasn't successful, and there was very, very, very little, if anything, to take from that game, we still tried. I mean,
Marcelo Bielsa said last season when you guys lost to United terribly, he said 5-0 or 6-2. I'll take 6-2. 8-2.
I mean, I put a question out. I put a question out on Facebook. I mean, our next away game is Liverpool Boxing Day. So you get all these people moaning about how Bielsa don't change his tactics, this, that, and other. So I asked them, would you rather put 11 men behind the ball or go at it like we did last season, got beat 4-3? With
11 men behind the ball
with the squad we have, with the squad we've got.
Look at what Wolves have been doing.
Well, yeah, that is another
incredible
thing.
Defense and heartbreaking 2 losses in a row. That's not.
We've got a minus 15 goal difference now, and that's a killer.
I also think it's a case of that with Wolves, it's a new system. This is a system that they've only been playing for 17 games.
It's not good to watch sometimes, Matt, but It works.
Look, it works exactly. But what I think
I mean,
we're going to see
against the elite teams, I mean, you've done really well. I mean, look, we got tonked 7-0. You got beat 1-0.
Sure.
It speaks volumes.
What we're going to start seeing is as far as the Wolves are concerned, we're going to start seeing.
Got to get this guy on the show. I like him.
We're going to start seeing a team that's going to start trusting their defense and pushing the ball up. We saw it a little bit against City. No, not City. Against Brentford. Jesus Christ, we've only been on the show for 35 minutes. What are you, pregnant? Nah, look, it's not the sexiest of football, but it works, and it's. I mean, what would you expect if you lost your striker to a red card? You go down a man. We don't have a lot of creativity up. At the time, Podence wasn't quite in form. I'm excited for the Chelsea game. I'm excited to see what we can do. Because Chelsea's not exactly in form right now.
They're shit, mate. Don't worry about
I wouldn't say they're shit, but I said I'm looking forward to it because I think that's a game we can win. I really do.
Trust me, they're shit.
I think we can. I think this is one that we can win.
Can we have a vote in the audience? Are Chelsea shit or not shit?
They're not shit.
I was just a boy. I asked my mom.
They're definitely not shit.
They're shit.
I would like to say
I know what I'm talking about. They're shit.
Right now, they're not playing for a fuck.
Yeah, they're shit. Yeah, they're shit. Just say it, Matt.
They've got a lot of issues right now.
Mark, say it. They're shit.
I won't say that about any team.
Chelsea or shit?
Yes.
I won't say Chelsea is shit. Oh shit! Wait a minute. I just said it. Anyway, no, I won't. The only one and I just hate him because of his fucking presser.
There you go, Saul. They're not shit. They're shit scum bastards.
I want to start calling Guardiola Garbagiola.
Little Najee.
Garbagiola. I did not like what he had to say about Wolves in the post-game presser when he says, well, it's very hard to play a team when that team does not want to play. Which I said this to Ben earlier. What that translates to is it's really hard to play a team that doesn't want to play our style of football. You play a full-on attack and full-on press against City, you're going to get crushed. You're going to absolutely get crushed. We weren't going to play their game, and it just, to me, that was just kind of insulting, So what? Oh, so Leeds played your style of game, and because you got a 5-0 result, 7-0 result, whatever the fucking final score was.
Whoa.
Yeah, sorry, your mic just shot up and then went back.
Boomed.
Oh, I don't know what happened to my
No,
mic.
it wasn't you. It totally wasn't you. It was just a...
I brought a friend anyway. It's Santa Claus.
Oh, look at Santa there.
He's come off his shark and he's joined me. He's joined me for the weekend.
Nice. Very, very nice.
Is Mr. Tom in the house?
So Mr. Tom was here, and I think he had to go feed Cyril.
I think he probably had to feel Momaster,
So the other thing that I wanted to talk about. Okay, so let's look at some of these at the fantasy things going on.
Who was number one this week?
It was you, Ben. Ben, you were actually first.
I was
up,
74 points.
74 points. It was a rough week for a lot of people.
Neck and neck with Ben Arizona until I think and then I checked it today, and then the bonus points have gone on. So
I was 71. Nice. Hey, I didn't do too bad. I got 65.
You're slowly catching. Slowly catching.
Yeah. I'll take my score. 65 is pretty decent in given what everybody. I mean, Mr. Tom.
But listen, hey guys, can we look at this bet of look? Mark started 4 or 5 games behind everybody. I just like to?
I think it was about 8. Was it 8 games?
It was 8 games.
8 games. I would just like to say I'm going to put money on Mark not finishing the season dead last.
Yeah, I will. I'll put money on it. I'm thinking
Well, we need
Bob
somebody to
Retrovolt
take that
needs to pick up the pace a bit, though.
Yeah.
There's a
Well,
lot
Bob,
of
I was
there's a
looking
lot
at
of
his
football
team the
left,
other day,
but,
and I was like, "Oh,
but
Jesus!"
it's going to be hard to say that I can actually catch up, especially now that matches are being
No, Mark. I
postponed
said
because
not.
my team is fucked.
I said not last place. So you have 200 points to make up to catch Justin.
180. It sounds better. Come on.
180. There you go. 180 exactly to catch up there. So Mark, let's see how you did. Let's take a peek at your team. You got 65 points. Well done.
not a bad score
Ramsdale,
for the
trust
week.
in Ramsdale. I fucked up and started Mendy.
Actually, I had Ramsdale on my bench. I started Guaita, and he didn't play.
Oh, Kilman, you didn't trust in yourself.
You need to get rid of Ronaldo this week.
Now, I expected someone in the back, but my back line did well.
Right, you need to
You
get rid of
should have
Ronaldo.
started 5
Listen
in the
to me now.
back.
Get rid of
5 in the
Ronaldo this
back.
week for Salah. This
Yeah?
week,
No, he
do that
can't.
now.
He can't.
Why?
He can't because Ronaldo's a forward.
And
He would have to make 2 moves. He would have to get rid of Ronaldo and somebody else.
What's he got left? Has he got any
Get rid of
bonuses
Ronaldo
left?
and Bowen.
I got a couple of transfers left, and I've got like a 1.7.
Right, we'll do that.
You
Get rid of.
shouldn't have 2 transfers left. You should have 1 transfer. But if you got rid of Ronaldo and
I have
Bowen,
2
you
transfers.
Yeah, get
if
rid
you
of
got
Ronaldo.
2 transfers.
Right, we'll do
Get
that.
rid of Ronaldo and Bowen because they're not playing. And that'll give you enough money for Salah.
And then
you
somebody
could get,
like Callum Wilson or no, they're
yeah.
at Man City out there. We'll just
But it
have a
doesn't
look
matter.
at
At
somebody,
this point, you
anyone
just
who's
need somebody
playing at
who's
this
going to get
minute.
you 2 points.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's just hard to say. I mean, I don't even know. I'll
Scott
have to.
Newby.
I'll go
The
in
year is
deep tonight,
2076, and we are on the 345,657th different COVID variant, and Bob Retrovolt still has Harry Maguire as captain.
He doesn't care. Should I get rid of Gallagher?
No.
Why? He's not playing. He's COVIDed out.
Yeah, I know, but that's going to change next week. It's going to be a different team.
You've
and
just got to have
possibly
an amendment team this week. You've just got to patch up best you can without cocking up your best system.
But well done, you captained.
Yeah, man. That's a good
triple
captained him.
Yeah. Didn't quite work out as well as I wanted, but
wasted a triple captain. I told you not to triple captain until
but I
double match.
I thought you got. I thought triple cap. I thought it, the what do they call them? These enhancements. I thought they reset after Boxing Day.
Yeah, they do. So you've got one.
So
one set again.
I
think triple captain is just a one-time thing.
But you don't have to use them on Boxing Day. It's just use them when you think best,
I thought that you got after Boxing Day.
Yeah, you do it. Resets.
Your
you get your second. Yeah.
Your bonuses choices reset. So it was either use it or not.
Yeah.
Because they don't
double
up.
Whatever you've got left, you might as well use this week.
Yeah.
No, that's not true.
Well, do you get double?
You guys figure
you get
it
double?
out. So.
Does it stack up? I don't know.
I didn't think
there are 4 chips: wild card, free hit, bench boost, and captain. While the wild card can be used twice per season, the other ones can only be used once.
Oh, so you get wild card.
You only get 1 bench boost, 1 free hit, and 1
see, I just did poorly on that because I thought I had opportunity to use it twice.
I'm just happy that you used it.
I used it, and it worked out. I mean, I got.
Is that my team?
I got points out of the deal.
Mr. Tom is back. Let's bring him in here.
I got 21. I got 21 points on it.
I'm thinking if you go down to my subs this week, I'm thinking if I get rid of Cornet, and then I can plug the Bowen hole, because at the minute I've put Wilson in up front on his own, and I've put Tomiyasu in defence. So the only player that's not playing on my team at the minute is Bowen. So I'm thinking if I get rid of Cornet, then I can put another midfielder in, because I'll keep Bowen. You know, he's going to score me points.
Yeah, I'd go with like a. Oh shit! Do you already have 3? No. Yeah, I'd go with like an Odegaard or a Smith Rowe or Saka if you can afford them.
Yeah.
Because as I said, Ben, as I told you earlier, the only way that Leeds United are going to win is if all of you Leeds fans start as many Arsenal players on your fantasy football team as possible and triple captain Ramsdale. Like, that's the only way.
Can I just say the only
Karma.
reason we got beat midweek is because you didn't wear your Leeds shirt and I asked you to.
That's what I think. That's what I think.
Me and Mr.
Saul,
Tom are
you
going to
were
put that on you.
absolutely correct. Ben did just say he needs to plug the Bowen hole. And I was just, that's some sort of Yorkshire slang that I don't know about. Mr. Tom, good to see you. Welcome to the show, my man.
Good
How
evening,
are you?
gentlemen.
How's Cyril? How's Mo Master?
Mo Master's all right. He's La Liga in it up in the comment section, as always.
It's weird that you looked
And,
down like that when you said that. You went, Mo Master's good.
Because my phone's here and he's in the comment section. On the,
I see.
He's not.
So I've got 6.7 for a midfielder.
So I believe that buys you Emil Smith Rowe or Odegaard, which I don't know who will start. I think Saka's like 7, but anyway, Mr. Tom, how are you feeling about the Leeds Arsenal match coming up?
Derek 2 feels good about it.
Yo, Derek, how's it going, Derek 2?
Derek 2 is the second. And I thought I'd introduce Shaw. He comes out of Christmas in the holiday spirit.
Well, guys, I just wanted to ask. I know you two aren't going to Ellen Road tomorrow, right? Is anybody in the Stoop crew, anybody in the audience, actually going to Ellen Road tomorrow?
I have your programs ordered.
You ordered them?
Yeah, my dad's mate's going, so he's picking some programs up.
Have him send a send you a photo if I'm actually.
I'll see what I still
don't think I'm gonna. I still don't think I'm gonna be in it.
Can you? Hang on. Can you? You might.
No,
be able to
Rob
get
is
the
going.
online
Rob
one.
Colton is going.
Let's have a look.
Stoop
Can you get the
crew.
online one?
So, listen, they interviewed me to be the Arsenal fan in the program. So they've got a picture of me. They've got all my answers and all that. And so I kind of feel, and then I was like, oh, great. COVID is going to shut down. They're going to have 30,000 printed copies of my face in a program, and they're going to the dump. The fucking dump, because nobody is. Rob, if you could take a photo of that of the program, if I'm in there, and send it to us, that would be awesome, because we are going to be watching the match live from Paddy's of Park Slope, and I'm gonna try to do a pre-match
Are we?
and a post-match. What?
Are we?
Yeah, we are. Yeah. That's been the plan all
And
week.
I would have been told this.
We've been talking about it.
We'd been talking about it.
You and Mark?
No, we talked about it on the last show.
On every show.
Talked about it on what? On Monday? No. Roll the tape.
No.
Whatever.
Roll the
We
tape.
did
Ben,
talk about it.
roll it back, Ben.
Roll tape.
No, there's even a Chelsea fan who's like,
It's either
telling
Monday
me,
or
he's like,
Tuesday
I'll
we
see
talked
you.
about it on the show.
Awesome, Rob. That's fantastic. And if once again, Rob, for the post match, if you want to call in, and if you want Grandma to call in as well with you, who called in last time, that was fantastic. Anybody who's out at the match who wants to call in and talk, I think James is going to be able to call in after the match, depending on the result, of course. But James is working, unfortunately, but he thinks it'll be over in time for his lunch break, so he can call in. Say what's up to Football Grand, by the way, Rob. She was awesome. And Saul says, funny watching the two drinking performers trying to tell the sober dude who holds the whole show together that
Nobody
we
said
remember.
John was sober.
John's never sober.
He just had his shower and his dinner, so he's as sober as the night's gonna get.
Didn't shower yet.
Oh no, he's drunk.
No, not at all. Got to smoke my cigar before the shower.
Ah, there you go. There you go.
So you're doing a show from Patty's? Is that what
So
you're doing?
Oh, is this tomorrow? Did Cantac manage to get you
so then I can't go
kegs
anyway.
and shit?
No. You could totally come and run. We can do the show from there.
Did Cantac manage to get you a keg or whatever it was?
Cantac.
Oh,
So
that's
keg
right.
and
You're right.
keg
You're
and
right.
lantern.
Now I remember.
There you go.
All come
Keg and Lantern, New York, guys.
Because
Keg and Lantern is a New York brewery, and Cantac, our Arsenal fan buddy of ours, works for them. He is buying that keg and giving out free Keg and Lantern beer for that for the whole Arsenal.
now I know why, because he said it was the Arsenal game he was doing that for. And to
Right.
me,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah.
the Arsenal
It's-
game.
It's the
It's
Leeds
the
game.
Leeds game. That's what it was. All right.
There you go, guys. If you ever doubted. And Rob says, how long does that cigar that size last? One happy hour.
Yeah. Maybe about 2 hours.
One happy hour.
It's not that big.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I may come over afterwards, John. Why don't we have some
Why?
cigars
I only have the
just
one.
to annoy you?
Why? Why are you
I'll
coming
come by.
over?
Why?
Stay home.
He's fucking blunt as fucking why? Get the fuck out of
I
here.
was thinking about coming over to the Stoop. Why?
Why?
Because
What
the
the
show.
fuck do I want
Yeah,
you
don't worry about it.
What the fuck do I want you for?
Because I'm probably going to be playing FIFA after this.
You haven't been
No,
on
that's
FIFA-
what I
you
was
haven't been
going
on
to come
FIFA
over.
all week, you little lightweight.
I
Where
was-
have you been,
I
man?
was going to come over and smoke a cigar in your house watching you play FIFA with these fucking dudes who refuse to be on
I
our
only
show.
got the one cigar and we're not
So
sharing.
your
Okay.
kids don't
I'll go
want to
get a
have
black and
anything to do
mild.
with you tomorrow. Daddy, you smell like cigars. And
Are you kidding me? I just said I'm doing a show. I'm going to a bar at 12:30. My kids have
Oh,
nothing
Jesus.
to do with me
Oh,
tomorrow.
Mr.
What are you
Tom,
talking
I
about?
cannot
12:30 in the
stand
morning.
Spider-Man. That is the worst superhero going. Spider-Man, it's just wank, mate.
Okay,
no.
listen. Speaking of that, Ben, this
Not
is
was
the
that
main
way,
really
topic.
good.
buddy. So, Mr. Tom, I have not seen Spider-Man, and Saul, I haven't seen Dune.
Spoiler alert, it's shit.
I will ask this: the live action Cowboy Bebop, yes or no? No.
Well, it doesn't matter if you like
Boy,
it. It got cancelled. It got cancelled. It doesn't matter if you like it. They
It got
cancelled it already.
It got COVID.
What?
It's been cancelled.
They announced that
Halfway
last
through
week.
it, I really enjoy it.
Can I never watched Cowboy Bebop, but I've heard good things about it. I'm surprised it was canceled.
The anime series is ridiculously good, but the live action it's not bad. I think they got the essence of the series. You know, there he is again going. He's little tiny. What? Oh, he's back.
No, you're talking about anime. I was about to go
Oh, anime.
have an anime break. Listen, the big question that I wanted to ask you guys is, I've been dying to ask you all week because it's been in the news so much. If you could sign, because all of our teams are depleted, right? Especially Chelsea, poor Chelsea. If you could sign one superhero to your team, who would it be? Now I'm gonna go pee.
It has to be Superman because you can do anything. And you would never concede a goal.
Well, I was gonna, I might say Plastic Man, but we already have Jose Sa.
My favorite.
I was gonna say Flash, but we already have Adama Traore.
Oh my God, you're the fucking Justice League, Mark.
It would have to be Superman because even if your team did concede a goal, he could spin around the world backwards and go back in time.
Exactly, John.
And now he's a ton older.
Tell Phil Hayes Superman is signing for Leeds. If he can fly faster than the Flash, he can do better than any superhero. As long as you haven't got any kryptonite, which
Yeah.
could be anything with Leeds United's kryptonite. I don't know.
Shit.
Any ongoing record is Leeds United's kryptonite. Because you'll guarantee a team hasn't won for 10 games, they'll play Leeds United and they'll win.
No, listen, if Superman or Flash are flying down the pitch, all you got to do is stand in front of them. Boom, they kill you. That's a red card off the pitch. I mean, you're dead, but...
Superman will be able to react. You'll be watching the boys.
I got one. I want Professor Xavier on my squad because he can just make you do anything, and next thing you know, it's all 11.
Is it legal to have a chair out there?
No, but then all you have to do is wear tinfoil hats while you're playing, and he's useless.
Are those legal?
He's just an old man in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
So he's just the Big Sam then.
And he's probably on a register, sat there going. But you've got to love Patrick Stewart.
Oh, he's brilliant. He lives in Lolo's neighborhood.
Yes. Oh, Lolo, get him on the show. Get him on the stoop. Find him.
I would.
He's from our neck of woods somewhere.
I think there would be just
Do you know if he's a Leeds fan?
He's from Harrogate in East somewhere. I think.
I have no idea, but I know he lives in Park Slope.
I know. Yeah, I know. I've seen it.
Hold on. He has a home.
He sports Huddersfield Town. Yeah.
No, I've seen him, and anytime I've seen him walking by, I've go, he can walk.
Oh, right. So he's not coming on then.
Right.
He's like, oh,
it's that crazy guy
who yells at me all the time. Yes, I am, sir. Very nice to meet you. And your
have you met my wife?
Have you met me, wife? My accents are going all over the place today.
That was
let me see.
May I have a drink and a toilet break 3 minutes before trivia?
Yeah,
we're gonna get to that. So okay, I suppose we'll have to. Okay, guys. So it is about that time. I hear myself.
I'm not doing my picks this week.
Yeah,
yes,
that's what I was gonna say, man. Just
I didn't want to rush things along. I just meant
no.
Excused.
That's
before trivia.
You're gonna do your picks.
You can always be excused. By the way, this is not class, but we're gonna go ahead and get into the betting advice of Mr. Tom.
I will be back momentarily, Mr. Tom.
Bless you.
So here we go, Mr. Tom. Welcome to the show. Let's see what you got for us today. Betting in the dark with Mr. Tom. Let's get to it.
Betting in the dark. I love doing that. Right. I've gone with the Pro Mark anti-Nargy pick.
All right. Good night, Rob Colton. By the way, sorry.
So what am I looking at here? When you say
my theory on this game is quite simple. I actually think the outcome will be a draw. However, I want the value of doing the double chance with Wolves winning as opposed to Chelsea winning. However,
sure.
I also feel that for there to be 2 goals in the game, which make a 1-1 draw or something like that, it is possible Chelsea may get a penalty, of which who will be taking it.
Right. I actually have a question on this. So Wolves and draw. So either the Wolves win or the Wolves draw, and that's a win.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And then obviously the over on 1.5, and then Jorginho scoring a goal.
Yes.
I would take this bet, and I would actually consider betting heavy. I actually might put $100.
How much are you putting? $100?
I would put $100 on this because Wolves in a draw, I think, is given Chelsea's form right now. I think this is very, very possible. The over under. The over-under is also quite possible. The Jorginho anytime goal score could be tough. Because I think...
My thinking on this is on the assumption that it's a 1-1 draw and it's because they get a penalty. If that happens, your quid's in.
The reason it's 21-1 is because it's banking on a penalty because Jorginho doesn't score.
Right, but I also want to put out that Jorginho might not play. He's got a little bit of a back injury. He's
got a little touch of the COVID.
He's got a little touch of the touch. And there's a possibility that he doesn't play. So that's the only hang up.
Oh, that would significantly affect the payout. But,
yeah,
you know, at the same time, you wouldn't lose.
What would happen?
But Mark, look, if Jorginho doesn't play, it probably goes up to like 5,000 to 1 odds, which are really good odds.
I'm going to disagree
but
with
he's
you
not
there
going to
because
play.
I know a little bit about gambling. So what would happen, Mr. Tom, if Jorginho didn't play?
Well, that 21 is just a combination of the various odds. All it would do is subtract whatever it was for Jorginho to score. So you would then be left with the two outcomes. It would be less, but you wouldn't lose because of it.
Right.
It's not like fantasy football where you bet on Jorginho to be your captain. And
I like this bet. I like this bet given Chelsea's form. I like the over-under number, and I'm not afraid of over. The only one the hang-up is Jorginho.
The risk is the goal, yeah.
But I would take
if they get a big team. If they get a big team decision, money's on the table to be won.
Right. I would take this bet.
If they don't, then it's shit, and I've made a terrible decision.
But I'm more like $5. I'll take $100 if I win, sure. But I think I'm more like $5.
But at 21-1,
that's what I'm saying. $5.
This is a good...
$5 will get me $100. So
sure, and
sure, I'll do $5.
Get you 2,200.
Yeah, but I don't have that much confidence that Jorginho is going to score. That's the problem.
He had 2 opportunities against Everton. Like serious, like you missed,
and he missed them against Everton, and Wolves are much better.
That's unlucky. That's unlucky.
Wolves are much better. No,
you know,
Jorginho doesn't score unless it's a penalty.
I also think that it could quite possibly be a penalty on Wolves. Could very well happen.
It was on City.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, John.
Yes, they were.
Anyway, we can move on. I'm not afraid of that. Man City.
Newcastle I've got Man City -1 goal. Over 3 or more goals. Newcastle will have a man sent off yet again.
I don't think that's good odds considering the red card. I mean, the red card's
the reason it's 14. Otherwise, it'd be about 3.
I don't know.
I don't like this.
I don't like to gamble on a red card. It's not something you can predict. It's just
because that's something that's up to the whim of the ref
and the way of the game.
You know,
and if somebody has a rush of blood to the head, or it's too many variants that.
Yeah.
But we now play in a league where there's a video ref that is willing to make terrible decisions and send people off.
That video ref doesn't work. That doesn't work.
But he gets it wrong a lot. And
definitely
sends
got it
people
wrong.
off for things sends people off for things they shouldn't be sent off for.
Right. Yeah.
Like what? Like
Stoop. Stoop shouldn't have been sent off for that.
No, he should not have.
He got the ball, and he got the ball twice.
It was never a penalty
as well.
And fair enough, they missed the penalty, but there was that ruined the game.
It most certainly did. Actually, you know what?
No,
I don't think so.
Hold on.
Because I don't think. No, you hold on.
I'm not taking away Arsenal's performance. Arsenal played.
I was actually thinking of Liam Cooper. But
honestly, I personally think that I don't think that West Ham had any interest in winning that game.
I think they had a different game plan second half. That was early second half.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not taking away Arsenal's performance in the first half. They were a far, far better side. They deserved to be 1, maybe 2 up at that point. But I just feel David Moyes would have had a different game plan second half, and he didn't get a chance to express it. They had to go gun-ho at the end, and they got caught, which was fair enough, not taking away the goal, but that decision affected the second half.
Yeah, Smith Rowe doesn't score if Sioux Falls is on the pitch. He just
Can I do the
Smith
last
Rowe
one,
doesn't.
please, Director John?
But
He was free running
neither
on
do. Hold on. Let me just say, when they put Mikel Antonio as right back, Mikel Antonio came into the game, and they had more chances after Sioux Falls went off. So I think Sioux Falls staying on the pitch, we continue doing what we were already doing.
Not at all.
And we win that game anyway. So Mikel Antonio was way more involved in the match way out far right and coming up from behind. He didn't have nearly a touch in their half of in our half of the pitch. So listen, did it change the game that much for them?
We'll never know.
I think they were better when they went down to 10 men because they started fucking going for it.
Yeah,
they started going, fuck it, let's go for it.
Well, it was
and I'm sorry, the Emil Smith Rowe goal was not about 10 men at all.
Absolutely,
no,
it was.
Right.
Not at all.
Free run on the pitch.
He did not have a free run. He had guys with him who were going, shit, he's going to pass. Shit, he's going to pass. Shit, he's going to pass. Right. And he just didn't pass.
I wasn't having a dig.
He kicked it between three guys.
I wasn't having a dig.
Look. It was a pretty goal. It doesn't happen if they're at full strength.
Was it a penalty?
No.
Ben, I will answer this. I think you give the penalty, you don't give the yellow card.
Double jeopardy.
Especially if the guy's on a yellow card. And because it is.
I don't drink beer during happy hour.
I can understand the penalty.
John Smith.
What I don't understand is the yellow card.
Mid 15 minutes that way.
Hey, Mr. Tom, beer is not supposed to be chunky.
Fair enough. I can't argue that logic.
What's in there that you shake it?
I wasn't taking away that Arsenal deserved to win that game.
It's got a widget in the can.
Yeah.
No.
It's got the nitro button.
Had we gone,
or is it a piece of Mr. Bunch of Momaster?
Had we gone on to win 5-0, then yeah, we could be like, it all changed. Yes, tactics had to change.
May I do the final one, please?
Yes, let's
the one the audience are all here for. Yeah. Right. Obviously, not going against my own team, not in a million years. Also, Mr. Forshaw is going to be in for a difficult afternoon as he is one of the few first teamers. And there is
Mark,
a chance
by the way,
Mr.
Forshaw is
may have a hit on target.
Forshaw is only like.
Do you think Robin Koch starts?
I think he does. Actually, I don't think he does, but I think he plays.
I don't think he would usually. If we had a remote full strength team, he would not. But given the situation we are in, he may be forced to.
Yeah, given that he hasn't played in 6 weeks.
And Creswell starts.
I don't think he starts.
I think Joffrey starts.
But this is an attractive bet.
I think Joffrey starts.
Unfortunately, it's giving a little more credence to Leeds.
If Rim or Somerville, you've got to account for the win.
The Leeds or draw is the tough one for me. I think Forshaw gets a card. I think Rafino gets a couple of shots on goal. But that first one, I can't.
Well, you can't see the draw.
Can't see the draw.
I know it's a difficult afternoon, but I'm never gonna pick Arsenal.
And I respect you for that. But in this particular case, I can't take this bet on that first one.
Lolo, without your Arsenal head on. And then you can give us it with your Arsenal head on.
Without my
he's still seething.
He's not. He just took that the wrong way.
Took what the wrong way?
We weren't digging Arsenal. I was just thinking that it was a bad decision to send him off.
No,
That's my point.
I told you how I felt
Yeah.
about it, which was if it was a questionable penalty. I understand that it was a high foot, and that's what he saw, and he saw the challenge, how it happened fast.
I can see why you give it. I can see why you give it, but we have the hindsight of looking at it, and that's what VAR's for me.
Not what VAR is for, guys. Everyone seems to be fucking forgetting that what VAR is for seeing if the ref, his call was blatantly wrong, or if he blatantly missed a call, like didn't call a penalty. So the fact that he, who has all the credence because he's been given the center circle, he's been given the match, he saw what was going on as a whole and called a penalty. All VAR can do is look at it and go,
So that brings me right.
Completely not foul
that brings
him.
me
No.
into another question.
They got it wrong.
This clear and obvious shit, right?
Wait, stop, wait. So what that means is the referee was watching the entire thing going on and saw something, and he saw enough that he knew in his mind that's a fucking foul. And I don't care if you got the ball. I know you also. I saw the way you came in. And we forget that the referee is also looking at the look on your face, at the motion of your other leg, at the motion of your body, at what you did 2 seconds before. Refereeing is not about still shots. Refereeing is about understanding the way the game is being played. He saw Sufal go in for a couple of challenges. Then he saw him fly in with 2 feet in the air. Yes, one ended up on the ground and the other one ended up going shin. So no, it wasn't studs, but it was well above the ball. Did it get the ball? Sure. Did it get the ball first? Sure. Did it clear the ball? Sure. Did he then hit him nearly at knee level?
Nope.
Yes.
No, he didn't.
So this clear and obvious, right?
His foot.
He hit him right
Lolo.
here.
His foot.
Right here.
Stop.
Right. So clear and obvious. So he's a millimeter offside. Is that clear and obvious?
Ball. He gets the ball. His leg, with the momentum, carries on and hits him in the shin.
Near the knee.
Trailing leg.
Not trailing leg, Mark. You're using wrong terminology. Mark, you're using wrong terminology. It's not his trailing leg. It was the leg that kicked the ball. That is not the trailing leg.
No, I'm saying his trailing leg. I know what the trailing leg is.
Millimeter offside. Is that clear and obvious? A millimeter offside. Is it clear and obvious? But it's still given, is it not? It's bullshit.
Should never been a penalty on Sufal. Should have never been a foul or whatever the fuck it was.
Ben,
should have never been.
You're talking about something completely different.
No, I'm just on about this clear and obvious argument.
I know, but we're meanwhile
clear and obvious.
We're talking about
don't get me started on clear and
specific
obvious
thing.
It should be if it's an error, it's an error, not if it's clear and obvious.
And that's what this was. Is the ref saw something and called for the penalty. I agree that had the referee not called it,
way to go, John.
Had the referee not called it, VAR would not have said it's a clear and obvious error and this is a penalty. But the referee called it, which is the difference, which happened with a lot of penalties that went on all last weekend. But one guy, the referee is watching the match as a whole and seeing things that are going on. That's why we were saying the other day, Mark, that does he have to give him a yellow card for standing in the way? Raul Jimenez for standing in the way? No. Once he kicks his leg out after he's told him to go away, back away.
I didn't realize we were talking City Wolves. I thought we were talking about the Sufal issue.
We were talking about refereeing decisions.
We never actually discussed Mr. Tom's last bet.
Fair enough.
Well, you got.
I would not take this bet.
I tried to.
I would not take this bet
Oh.
because I don't think Leeds gets a draw. I think
Exactly.
Forshaw-
I
Matt.
think
Finally,
Forshaw gets a
somebody's
card.
listening to what I'm saying.
I think Rafina will get more than one shot on goal.
I can
But
understand why someone who doesn't support Leeds wouldn't touch this with a barge pole, but I weren't going to pick Arsenal.
Fair enough.
Lolo, I understand what you're saying. I just don't agree with this clear and obvious shit.
No,
It's a
clear.
argument. It's a different
Well,
argument.
So to answer your question, what you were asking, clear and obvious doesn't apply to offside. Clear and
Exactly.
obvious is for
It's
is for
preciseness.
red cards and penalties. No,
That's
but
right,
in the
Jimmy.
law,
I own them. I own
in the
them all,
law,
Jimmy.
in the law, it's not clear and
Sorry.
obvious on offside.
It
Clear
should
and
just
obvious
be
is
if there's
for
a
the
mistake.
red cards and the
There's a
VAR.
mistake, whether it's clear and obvious or not.
Let me answer this,
In my
Mr.
opinion.
Tom. You were asking me what do I think of this? Would I take this? I just won't because I'm not going with the card. I'm not going with the Leeds win or the draw. I just don't see it. Arsenal are feeling themselves right now, and they're drink. Sorry, Saul said it. Arsenal are feeling themselves right now, and you guys are just super depleted right now.
If I
And
was
I
at
think
Arsenal,
I
I'd be
think we
fucking
have the
thrilled.
luxury of playing the exact same starting 11 that we played last match, which was the exact same 11 that we played the match before.
If Leeds
I
win,
just
are
say
you?
this-
If
can
Leeds
I-
win, are you going to do an after show?
Can I just say this, Lolo?
Yes,
Just say
100%.
this.
You guys are fucking on it. This match to me is
It's a bit of a
me
heartbreaker. This match,
as a
innit?
show. As a show, this match is fucking money. Win
Arsenal
or lose,
must be
this
thanking
show is going to
God.
be fantastic.
Arsenal have to be thanking God that no one at Leeds has COVID.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
We don't want to face you guys when you're full. No, we don't match well against a team like you guys.
I was saying
even
to
Who's going to
half-
run up and
even
down
if-
the pitch with us? No.
if
No,
even
I was
no.
saying to
half
Ben
our
earlier that
players
if you
that were
had
out-
one COVID on Leeds, you could cancel the match because you wouldn't be able to feel it.
Arsenal
squad.
are
half our
sending
squad
vitamin
are gone,
C.
but because it's not COVID, we have to play it. It's absurd.
Exactly.
Arsenal are sending like fucking care packages to Leeds right now. Like, please play us. And that's why we probably will lose or draw. I don't know, but the whole bet to me, it's just not enough money, I think. 9 to 1. No, if it was 20 to 1, sure.
Don't get me wrong. I could do what Mr. Nagy does and just goes, I think the team that spent 700 million on players is going to win.
Right.
And they're not going to concede. Chelsea is shit. Tom, what do you think?
What about Chelsea?
Yeah, this shit.
Oh, fuck them.
This shit out there. Mark, a Chelsea shit.
It's like Mr. Tom is channeling James.
Chelsea is shit. Everybody, Chelsea are shit.
Don't get me wrong, it was a bit funny. In 2005, when they got the money and won the title and knocked Man United off the perch a bit, yeah, it was funny to see Man United get a bit, I don't like this, but no.
No, do you know
Deep
what it
down,
is?
it's
Right?
like,
As much as I love him anyway as a person, Nagy has reignited my pure hatred for Chelsea. He makes me hate Chelsea more.
Good. That's why, you know what? I love Nagy for his the same way that I love you guys. It's a die-hard sentimentality.
I do not hate Nagy. I hate fucking Chelsea. Chelsea is shit.
You should see us on the fucking texts because literally
he got really angry
Mark,
after
I try giving him shit on
Everton
Twitter, but
result.
he don't bite. He don't bite, does he?
He's
Nagy
not on
plays
Twitter.
the villain
Ben,
perfectly.
the guy that you are
I'm gonna
tagging
get
in
him to
all of your
bite.
Twitter posts is some other fucking dude.
Is it?
Najee's not on Twitter.
Oh, wounded. So some fucking idiot's getting his shit.
Some guy's like,
who you been bullying?
this guy
then?
really
Top
does
four
not
football.
like me. I don't
Top
understand.
four
He
football.
does
I've been
not like
proper
me.
abusing him for Chelsea shit.
Yeah.
Poor guy's
He-
Indian.
he's-
Ah,
Poor
This
guy's
That's why-
Indian.
that's
Yeah,
why
he's
he
an
don't
Indian
like-
guy. I looked into it.
guy go
who's this
against me.
guy?
He hates you. He hates
Fuck
you.
him. It's not Leeds. Fuck him. I'll be getting kicked
no.
off Twitter again. They kicked me
Well,
off
I
Twitter
got
the
put
other
in
week.
Facebook jail.
I got put in
How'd you
Twitter
get put
jail.
in Oh, you
I
probably
got
said
put in
something
Facebook
terrible
jail
about the
because I
Vikings.
called somebody a fucking twat.
No, I called a US
I
congressman
got
a
30
fucking
days.
knobhead or something.
I got a 30
Okay,
day
guys,
Facebook ban for calling someone a sausage.
A sausage.
I've only
That's
ever had a
factually
24 hour.
true.
Meanwhile, you can go on Twitter
Factually
or
true.
you
I
can go
can
on
prove it.
Facebook and say
you
that the
troll.
election was stolen, COVID
Wasn't
is
trolling.
fake,
I got done for
and
bullying.
AOC's
Bullying,
a porn
okay.
star, and you're fine.
Right, we're gonna hit
Called
trivia.
someone a sausage.
No, you
And I'll
you
put the
guys are
laugh
out of your mind
emoji.
right now. Hey, listen, guys.
We're
This is
120 in
happy
here.
hour. You guys aren't supposed to be
What's in
drinking
this?
this much.
We're 120 in here, Lolo. We're gonna hit trivia. Yes.
I know. We got to get trivia, guys. We got to get this done. So don't forget, we have Mark, who is on the Stoopers. We have Mr. Tom, who is on the Stoop crew. We have Ben, who is on the Stoop crew. Now, Ben helped write some of these questions, so he will be ineligible. He will be postponed. Hashtag him too.
1 week, I should do the categories, and you say hello to 1994 World Cup again.
Here we go. We will see about that, Mr. Tom. So there is another category this week, which is other, which will be the points that I will throw in if I don't know whose team you are on. So everybody ready? I guess not.
I'm
Let's
ready.
go.
I'm ready, Lolo.
Yeah, an hour 20 into happy hours, 6 hours and 50 minutes into that. If your team don't have black and white footage, you're fake.
Well,
Ooh.
I think my
we
team has
doing
been
the
around
ding, ding,
well
ding rules?
before black and white footage.
Yeah, you've been at the Molyneux longer than that, as we now know. All right, guys, here are today's categories.
His team
Number
has been
9.
around longer than there's been footage.
Yes,
Yes, and feet.
I'm fake. I am the last one.
I'm from Barcelona. Number
I'm off work
19.
tomorrow, so
This one
that's
is
as long as it wants.
in this category is all about players who are the number 19, like COVID-19. Last week in the Prem, we all know it, we all love it. International anagrams. Boxing babes, not what you think. Postponed. And Festivus for the rest of us.
The airing of grievances.
Let's go, Mr. Tom, for that.
Seinfeld.
And for your incredible donation or tip that you had
don't do any
earlier.
favoritism, sir.
No, you're not getting any points, but the one favoritism that you will get, Mr. Tom, will be you get to pick first. So let's see what you got.
Oh, that's so wonderful. Can I have Festivus for the rest of us for 600, please?
You really
Oh, I
should have
gotta
started
join
from the
this
top
one.
for this. John, yeah, I was going to say, John, okay, whose team are you on? We have Stoopers, Stoop Crew, and others.
He's a stooper.
He's
Sorry,
Stoop
I'm
He's
crew.
also a Stoop Crew.
He's Stoop crew. Legend.
He's one of the original Stoop
He's
Crew.
the leader of the Stoop crew.
Oh, Jesus,
Yeah, I would
you're
say
killing
he's
me.
the
So what is
secret
it? Just
leader.
me versus? It's me versus the world, is what you're
No,
saying.
it's you versus Tom, really, because I've
Isn't
done
this Stoop
2.5
people
of these
that
categories.
donate monthly?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so that's not me.
Oh, you stopped?
There's a good
Good.
chance you'll win this, Mark, because I know very little outside of a certain tournament that took part between 1993 and 1995.
Which one?
The '94 World Cup.
Got it.
No, I don't think that was it. I think it was.
Okay, here we go. Festivus for the rest of us for 600. In 2013 and 2014, a Festivus pole constructed with 6 feet of what was erected next to a nativity scene display in the Florida State Capitol building?
Ding, ding, ding.
John.
Aluminum.
More
Ding,
specifically,
ding, ding.
Was
Mark?
constructed with
Tinsel.
No, it's jarring on the eyes.
It
Ding,
has
ding,
to-
ding.
Distracting.
Aluminum foil.
Nope.
Ding,
Dang.
ding, ding. Aluminum scaffold.
Ben? No.
Ding, ding,
John?
ding.
Mr. Tom?
Ding, ding, ding. Art Vanderlei.
No.
It's
Good,
a
good one.
6-foot aluminum pole.
Tin.
I know. But this was
Tin cans. Aluminum tin cans. Ding, ding, ding.
Was
No.
erected
Soda
next
cans.
with 6 feet of beer cans.
There
Aluminum
you
beer
go,
cans.
Director John. Beer cans. John, have you decided whose team you're on?
I'm on the
Mark's
other team.
team? Others.
Yeah.
Others.
Oh, we
600,
like.
all right.
Is it like in Lost? The others.
He's the others. All
So
right.
let's go
it's
for
on you then.
Festivus for 500.
Since 2016, the Tampa Bay Times has allowed viewers to submit what? With the promise to print them on December 23rd.
Ding,
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 ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
Mark,
Airing of the grievances.
grievances. Yes,
Yes.
you are allowed.
I love that
to-
episode.
I love that.
You are
It's one of
allowed-
my favorite things. I call my buddy in Minneapolis every December 23rd.
Jimmy,
So that-
it's
so tell
Christmas
Jimmy
for
what it is.
pricks.
So it's
And-
based
and-
off of the show Seinfeld,
Yeah.
where one of
No.
the characters' father.
It's
he-
George's father.
right,
George.
George's father. What was his name?
Played by Ben Stiller's dad,
Ben. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jerry
Jerry
Stiller.
Frank
So-
Costanza.
Frank Costanza.
Yeah,
He got
that's the
fed
one.
up with the craziness of Christmas, so he created his own holiday, and he called it Festivus for the rest of us.
And this is actually true that it was one of the writers, his dad created Festivus, and he wrote about it in a book of his, but they had been
Right.
celebrating Festivus since 1966.
That's amazing.
I'm imagining them sat round
he
the
was a
table
writer
doing
on
it.
Seinfeld, and he didn't want to write about it, but his little brother came to visit him on set one day and was telling all the other producers about Festivus, and they forced the writer to write about it,
Right.
and they created the episode of it. So it's fantastic, but it is, he made it popular. Anyway.
Let's do Festivus for 400.
Okay, burning through this category. Now we're done with the random Festivus. Let's get into the real Festivus. Frank Costanza tells Kramer how he created Festivus as an alternative holiday in response to what?
Ding,
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 ding.
ding.
John.
I think he was reaching for a doll.
No,
And he got-
Ding, ding, ding.
Why did he create it? Oh, sorry, I cut you off.
So he was reaching for a doll in a store to buy for George, and another person reached for it too. And I think they came to blows or something like that, right? They got into a fight in a department store, and he just got
John.
fed up.
That is way amazingly too. That's why I stopped myself, because I was like, "No, you were wrong." But then I was like, "No, I think he's going even deeper than original." Yes, the answer is the commercialization of Christmas. But that was the actual story he told. So how could I tell you were wrong? Because you're
Thank
not. All right.
Give him
So-
the point.
I'm glad I stopped myself.
Let's go for 300.
Here we go.
Festivus.
You guys are taking all the fun. What is the centerpiece of the festivities that remains unadorned because Frank Costanza finds tinsel distracting?
Ding, ding,
I
ding.
find tinsel distracting.
Ding, ding, ding.
Mark, we talked about
It's
this
an
already.
aluminum pole.
Yeah.
It is. This aluminum pole.
Have you seen Seinfeld by any chance, Ben?
I've seen a few, but not to the level that you guys have.
This is one episode, Ben. This is
I
one
don't remember
episode.
anything
You know-
about it other than
It's
what
one
The
Festivus
mad
20-minute
thing
is.
is,
episode.
the mad thing is, I've seen the scene that John just described with the grabbing of the toys at the Christmas. I've seen that scene. I don't know where I've seen that scene, but
I only
definitely
remember
have.
it for airing the grievances, but I know nothing about the background or anything about it.
I would say that if on December 23rd you're not doing anything, pull up your laptop, jump on whoever it is that's showing Seinfeld,
Netflix is
and
showing
find
Seinfeld.
the
Netflix has
episode.
Seinfeld now.
Find the Festivus episode and watch it, because it is, people toss around the phrase pure comedy. This is pure comedy.
That's
Because
when
not only is it the airing of the grievances. So you have the holiday of Festivus, which has certain things that you do. So like with Christmas, you have the Christmas ham dinner. You exchange gifts on the eve or the day or whatever. There's all the things that you do for Christmas, but there's all the things that you do for Festivus. And one of the things that we've already hit upon is the airing of the grievances, which is okay. I follow that, but more hilarious are the
Mark, we have a whole category left. You're giving away a lot of the answers.
go.
That's maybe a good thing.
Festivus for the rest of us 200.
Why are you guys burning through categories? Festivus only ends after the feats of strength, where a guest must do what to the host?
ding, ding, ding. Pin him. He's
Pin
got to
him to
wrestle
the
him to the
floor. Festivus doesn't end until you pin me to the floor.
The feats of strength. When I first saw this episode, I nearly pissed
Time
myself.
for the feats of
It
strength.
just was so ridiculous.
All right, we're gonna end this category so we can move on.
But that
During the
episode has
Festivus-
Kramer working in the bagel shop,
Yeah.
and he goes on
The
strike.
episode is called The Strike. It's
Yeah.
not even called Festivus.
Ding, ding, ding.
Festivus is a side piece in this episode. During
Where's
the
the answer,
Festivus
Mr.
meal,
Ben?
each person tells everyone else all the ways they have disappointed them over the past year. What is this ritual called?
Ding, ding, ding.
You got it.
Ben,
Airing of the grievances.
exactly
Yes!
the airing of the grievances.
I got a lot of problems with you people.
I got a lot of problems with you people.
Oh, that's wonderful. Oi.
Jesus,
And
Tom's
wouldn't it be
gonna
better-
piss himself.
Wouldn't
Oh,
it be
it's the
better
greatest
like for
thing.
Thanksgiving?
I
Wouldn't
have
it be
loads
better
of
like for
grievances with a
Thanksgiving
lot of
if we
things.
just sat down and aired our
And
grievances?
what he says is, as I rain blows upon him,
And as I rain,
I realized there had to be a better way.
Sorry, it's the laughter of this reminds me of the time Ronald McDonald's was the answer to a question. Don't know. I don't know why. We just kept
Okay,
laughing
guys.
at it.
All right, let me
Can
find-
I have boxing
let's-
babes for 400, please?
so Ben, unfortunately, you will not be able to answer these because boxing babes is actually a category about
Ah.
little babies that were born on Boxing Day.
Oh, Christmas.
This
Day.
magpie is not related to a ballet dancer, to the ballet dancer Billy, born Boxing Day 1973.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ben, sorry, Tom.
Billy Elliot.
No, but you're on the right.
Not
line.
related to Billy.
Ding, ding, ding.
You're on the right lines.
Ding, ding, ding.
Mark.
Is it one of them combined things?
Is it Dan Elliott?
No.
No, but you got the last name correct.
This magpie
Yeah, he's a magpie related is
to
not
somebody called
related to
it.
the
He's not
ballet
related to
dancer
Billy Elliot.
Ding, ding, ding. Robbie Elliot.
There you go.
Yeah.
He played for them in the 90s, right?
You
Yeah.
are correct.
Yes. That was in my head, but I just wanted to
It
say
is
Eddie
also,
Elliott.
and just to clarify, Lolo, it's Boxing Day and Christmas Day. It's a mixture.
Uh-oh.
Ooh,
All
it's a
right,
mix.
here we go.
Tom, over to you.
Mr. Tom, your choice.
Oh, sorry, I'm not with it. Number 19, 600, please.
All right, now you got to tell me the number 19 for this club. Arsenal. The current number 19.
Meghan Markle.
Ding,
He
ding,
hasn't
ding.
played in weeks.
Ding,
Mark.
ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
Mo Master got it. Pepe, he's on John's team. All right.
What's next, Mo
John.
Master? All right.
International anagrams for 100.
Damn it.
Lime Lioness from Argentina.
Ding,
So
ding,
remember
ding.
only the capital letters, Mr.
Ding,
Tom.
ding, ding.
ding, ding, ding. Sorry?
It was
Oh,
Mr.
is it
Tom
me?
who got it first.
Oh, wonderful. Lionel Messi.
Correct.
That was kinda
Yes!
easy.
I got an anagram for the first time in my fucking life.
These
I mean,
we kept them easy to move things along. You realize how we've already done like a bunch of them in a short amount of time. Let's go. Next one, Mr. Tom.
Can I have number 19, 500, please?
Brentford.
Ding, ding, ding.
Mark.
Batiste.
No. Wow. Deep cut.
Ding, ding, ding.
Mark.
Canos.
Tom, yeah. No.
Canos? All right.
No.
I don't know their squad numbers.
I feel like this would be my guess.
Yeah, this would be my guess as well.
Yeah. Like I don't know anybody's number on fucking
Jimmy's
Brentford,
got to have
'cause
points
fuck
for 19
Brentford.
fans.
But this would be the one I would guess because it's one of the only no's I know. Jimmy gets it correct. The number of fans. No, it's Mbumo, Buomo,
Buemo.
Buemo.
Bomo.
Yeah.
Buemo.
It sounds like a
That's a
Kinder
weird
Bueno.
one.
I was going to say Jansen.
I thought he would have been 1 to 11 because of his
No, he's
and
19.
he plays every week.
Right.
I'm going to pick a category. We're going with last week in the Prem for 100. Believe it or not, you jerks, this club has registered the most wins and collected the most points at home this season.
Ding, ding, ding,
Ding,
ding.
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 That was me.
Ben, I think it was.
I'll go Arsenal.
Yes, it is Arsenal. Boom. Who said they don't have a strong team?
I'll take last week in the Prem for 600, Lolo, please.
Last week in the Prem for 600. Liverpool's victory over Newcastle was an historic win for them. Why?
Ding, ding, ding.
Mr. Tom.
I believe it was Jurgen Klopp's 150th win for Liverpool.
Maybe, but that's
In
not
the Premier
important
League.
enough. This is a
20.
much bigger number.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding.
It was Liverpool's 2000th win.
Boom. Correct. It was Liverpool's 2000 top flight win, the first club to do so. That's crazy.
Need to be there soon.
Can we take postponed for 600, please?
Postponed for 600.
I don't know
I was
these.
gonna
I
say,
just
Ben,
sent
can
you
you
the
answer
link,
the?
innit?
No, you
Yeah.
can't. You gave me the
link.
website link, and
Right,
I
okay.
made these fucking happen. These were tough.
I know. I couldn't
Anders,
come up
you
with
got
the
it correct.
questions, man.
Saul,
It's
you
like-
also got it correct. So Ben, I'm interested to see what you think of these questions. What I came up with. So here
I
we
was
go.
stuck, mate. I was like, whoa.
They're not easy. The 2020 and 21 Wacken Open Air Festival in Germany was canceled. What type of music does this festival celebrate?
Ding,
So
ding,
this
ding.
category is all about the festivals and shit that have been canceled.
Ding,
Mark,
ding, ding. Heavy metal.
You are correct. You know the Whack and Open Air Festival?
My brother
been.
worked it.
He's been.
Oh, Mark!
I have a T-shirt in my drawer
Adele was
for
there.
a headliner
Tell us a story.
from
Tell us a
2000.
story about it.
Oh no, it was just I used to be a big metalhead, and
Yes,
my brother he's a roadie for metal bands, and he worked for the headliner in 2005, I think it was, which was a heavy metal band called Destruction, which is a German band, and they're fucking amazing. So look them up if you're into metal. Let's do postpone.
Hey, by the way, Mark,
Yeah.
Anders got it correct. Saul got it correct. Bono said you too, which is, and Gareth Oop North said
It's on brand, isn't it, for him
Mark.
to say that?
Yeah.
All right, Mark, what's your category?
Let's go with Premier last week in the Premier League for 200.
This club have now conceded 75 goals in 2021 calendar year. Only Ipswich Town in 94 with 79 and Bradford City in 2000 with 76 have let in more in a calendar year.
Ding, ding,
Ding,
ding.
ding, ding.
Mr. Tom.
Newcastle?
No.
Ding, ding, ding.
Really?
Ooh, I'm
it's the
going to
other
give
one.
Bono some points for Bob Seeger.
Ding, ding, ding.
I like that answer. Ben?
Leeds.
No.
Oof,
Look
I
at
got
all
ding,
the
that.
ding.
people saying Leeds. No,
Ding, ding,
no,
ding.
no. There is another team worse. There are 4 teams worse than you guys. Don't worry.
Norwich.
Is it Norwich?
Mark.
Ding,
let's go
ding,
with
ding.
Mark.
Sheffield United.
In the Premier League.
Oh,
I'm
well,
thinking
they
it's
were in the
gonna be
Premier
like
League.
Southampton or
year.
something.
Oh,
Everton,
you know
Everton.
what,
Well, they
Mark?
would have been in the Premier League in
That
2021.
technically could have been a sneaky, cheeky answer.
That's why I
could
put
have
it
been
out
had
there.
they given up 75.
Yeah.
So, Mark, you know what? Whose team are you on? Here you go.
I'm the
Boom, there's some
Stooper.
points. I'll give you some points
Oh,
for
it
that.
can't
That's
be Norwich, can it?
a good cheeky answer there.
What was the answer?
Is
You
it
guys still don't
Southampton?
know?
I
Yes.
didn't hear it. I said Southampton.
Ben
When?
did say that.
Well,
I
you
did.
got the points.
Rewind it back, yeah.
I was talking to Mark.
He did say
Boxing
it.
babes. No, I can't do that one.
Nope. Okay, so here we go. This ex-Arsenal Welsh wizard was born on Boxing Day in 1990.
Ding, ding, ding. Aaron Ramsey?
It was Aaron Ramsey. Keep it going.
Can we have number 19, 400, please?
Yep. Southampton. Never going to get it.
Fuck.
I'm going to go pee while you guys yell out names.
Shay Adams.
No.
That's all I know.
Get it.
No.
McCarthy.
No. No.
Jeppo.
No.
Nathan
No.
Teller.
No. Virgil van Dijk.
Ghislaine Maxwell.
Correct.
Scabby shits.
Begins
Sounds
with an M.
painful, man.
Begins with an M.
I gotta say, Ben.
That's to everyone.
This question, I've never heard of this fucking person.
Oh, I don't know then. Who was it?
Moasa.
Oh, yeah, I've seen all his clips
Yeah,
on
I wouldn't
YouTube.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see poster in
I
background.
didn't have that at all. We're gonna go for 19. Who is the number 19 for Newcastle? Matt Letitia. There was multiple Letitias.
Ding, ding, ding.
He's a defender, by the way. Mark?
John Joe Shelby.
No, defender.
Ding, ding, ding. Oh,
Tom?
Isaac Hayden. Hayden.
A defender, no.
The airing of grievances.
He has the
Possibly.
same first name as Mascherano.
Javier.
Ding, ding, ding.
Mark?
Joe Linton.
No.
Joe Allenton.
He's already said what the first name is. I just don't know the
Javier.
second name. Yeah. Colaccini? No, I don't know. Does he still play football? Well,
It's
Manquillo.
Manquillo.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Nobody got him.
I've seen him on YouTube as well. Yeah.
You need to get off YouTube.
All right,
watch
who
a
is
lot
the
of
number
shit on
19
YouTube.
for Spurs?
Ding, ding, ding.
Ah, Saul, I like that. Soon to be sacked.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yes, Mark.
Deli Alley.
No. It's super French.
He's got a brother.
Ding, ding, ding. He's gone.
Go on, I can answer for you.
He's gone. I was going to say Regulon.
No, but it sounds like Reguilon.
Megulon.
Nope.
Mega.
Sessignon.
Yeah.
Begulon.
Oh, yeah, he has got a brother.
Sessignon,
Yeah. Very good. Very good.
Sessignon. Number
We
19
finished
for
19.
Manchester United is a newly signed person.
Ding, ding, ding.
And he's a defender as well. Why are these
Ding, ding,
defenders
ding.
19? Mark.
Veron.
Correct. Boom. Mark is
Around.
killing it in this category because I've given you all the points because it doesn't let me go forward unless I give someone points.
Let's do.
Momaster got that as well, though, in his defense.
I was
He's
quicker.
on Mark's team. He's on Mark's team. So
International
I thought he was on
Anagrams
John's
200.
team.
International anagrams. Lanky Beam Pip from France. Momaster will get this. He loves this dude. Remember, all the capital letters in this are an anagram for this player's name, and he's from France.
Cantona.
Cantona. Exactly correct.
Fuck's sake.
Whose team are you on,
He's
Momaster?
got
Let
it.
me
He's
know.
got it. There he goes.
Sometimes I'm embarrassed to have kidnapped him.
Kylian
yeah,
Mbappe.
Mr. Tom, sometimes you got to let him out and let him look up Wikipedia every now and then.
Mm.
All right, Momaster, you were on Mark's team, so either Momaster or Mark pick a
Let's
category.
go last week in the Premier League 300.
Here we go. One of the 7 goals scored by Man City versus Leeds United the other day was the 500th goal under Pep in only 207 matches. It's crazy, right? Who scored it?
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ben.
He was the second one. So, Grealish.
Time wasting. No, you're wrong.
Okay, I'm wrong. Ding, ding, ding.
No.
De Bruyne.
Mark?
He didn't ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
I know, but he was trying to, and then you bullied him out of it.
Ding,
And
ding,
we don't
ding. What the
accept. We
fuck?
have no room for bullying in this.
It's John
in this
Stones.
place. Oh my
I
God,
just-
Mark! Come on! I
Can I
fought for
say
you to
one
have the
thing about
answer,
that?
and you give me
Ding, ding,
fucking
ding,
John
ding,
Stones.
ding, 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 ding. Kevin De Bruyne.
No, it was the
No.
first goal.
We've got that one. Foden.
Wait, who's here?
Ding, ding,
It
ding.
was for Foden, yeah.
Ding, ding, ding.
Who's
Phil
down
Foden.
below? Hold on, you two.
Oh, wait.
Yo, is that
Holy
Sean
shit,
Sims?
it's fucking Sims.
Can you hear us? We
Is
can't
that
hear you.
Sims?
Fuck.
You.
You muted? Who's muted?
Look
Who's
at that
right?
guy.
We
Look
hear
at
you
that guy
perfectly.
right there.
We hear
Look at
you
that handsome
perfectly.
fucker.
Camera, that's the monitor.
Jesus
We see
Christ.
you guys.
I'm the DJ, he's the rapper.
Oh, that was my
What's up,
magazine.
Sean
Fuck
Sims?
off.
Guys,
Yes.
Sean Sims.
for-
Look at
we
that
can
bastard.
we can hear you.
You can hear us, but we can't hear you.
I got
Okay.
this.
Y'all need some
Chicharito.
headphones.
Chicharito?
This is Spursy Chris
So
and our
these
good
two
friend
idiots
Sean
can't
hear
Sanders
us?
here.
These two idiots can't hear us, so we can say whatever the hell we want.
Football, the real deal.
No,
Yeah, football.
I-
Football.
Football.
It's terrible.
Okay, guys.
Bad news.
So
All right,
we're-
I can't hear you yet. Patch
Okay,
us out
so
until
we're-
we can get the sound on over here. Can you
Yeah,
refresh
yeah.
it?
John, we can mute them, I think. Oh, there
So
we
I
go.
got the point for Phil Foden.
That's a great comment.
With deliverance.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Who is that, Saul?
Give Sol 7 million points, please.
Whose team are you on, Saul?
He's on the Stoop crew.
That's not who. Sorry, I'm trying
and the 300 I just got for Phil Foden.
Okay. Here we go. So you got 300 points for Phil Foden. Here we go. Yeah. There you go. All right, guys, let's burn through these. We're gonna go with Boxing Babes for 200. This Scottish midfielder was a Leeds and Liverpool legend, born Boxing Day 1964.
Actually, Christmas Day, but we'll let him off.
Christmas Day. Sorry, I just put Boxing Day for all of them.
Leeds and Liverpool.
Oh, and Saul just told me he's on John's team, so boom,
Ding, ding, ding.
bunch
Ding,
of
ding,
points
ding.
for that one.
Is it
And John,
Gary
if you're
McAllister?
watching,
Yes, Mr. Tom.
What happened?
no, I was gonna say if you're watching, if those guys ever get their shit together, we can
He's
we can
talking
put
to
them
us.
on the.
Mr. Tom was
Oh.
Can you
correct.
hear us now?
We just can't hear you guys. I know
No, we can hear you
us.
now.
You can hear us now.
Yes,
So one of you can hear us and the
Good
other one
evening.
can't?
We can now.
Okay.
We're
we can hear you guys
Shit
now. We're
in
back
your-
in there. What's
All
up,
right,
guys?
guys,
Good to see y'all. So Sean Sims.
Very good to
Oh,
see you.
Jesus,
This
Sean,
is a terrible
you,
camera
You've
angle.
lived in Tennessee for a few years, and now you're saying y'all?
I guess. Sorry, dude. Hey, man, you can't.
You look well, man. You look well.
You too.
Okay,
man.
guys, we have to finish this trivia. So you
Okay.
guys let me know if you're on the Stoop crew or you're on the Stoopers
Oh,
or
Stoop
you're on
crew
the
all
other.
day. Stoop crew all
Yes.
day.
No,
Yes.
you're a stooper. You're a
Oh,
No,
stooper.
no.
No,
They're
no,
Stoop crew.
Chris, you're a stooper. Trust me.
All right, me too, then.
All right, let's put this shit back up here. Here we go.
And
And they
Mr. Tom
Saul
got it
seems
right.
to think you need banjos.
Ding, ding, ding,
Mr.
ding,
Tom
ding,
got it
ding,
right.
ding, ding.
Mr. Tom got it right for Stoop Crew. Boom. Okay, guys, here are the categories. I am going to continue to pick them because we're running out of time. So we're going with
Postpone 100 through 500. Tanamatsu.
we're going international anagrams for 300.
Okay.
Romance Oasis. This player is from Spain. Romance.
Ding, ding, ding.
Oasis.
Is that Aspis?
No,
there's
there's
no
no
P.
P in there,
Well,
but good
good
one.
try, though.
I
Good
love
anagram.
that you know a player from Spain. He plays for Celta Vigo. He's fantastic. This guy doesn't.
This guy plays
plays
for
for Mo Master's favorite team.
He's a hockey player. It's Roman Yossi.
Isn't Aspas the one who did the corner? For Liverpool.
It's an anagram. You gotta make
I'll
sure.
put these in for you, Mo Master, as well. These Spanish links. I was going to do a
Mo
category
Master.
called La 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 la.
Oh.
Liga.
Christian
Bono
Asbestos.
Bono definitely gets 100 points for
Duran. Hungry like the wolf.
Yep. See, I love the people in our comment section who play that game because they know I'm that easy. They don't even try to answer it. They try to go with the funniest answer,
You're welcome.
and they get more points than you usually get for the answer.
Pete
So-
Corum.
May I ask you a question, Chris?
Yes.
Why Spurs?
Why not?
Yeah. Good answer.
A lot of
Good
reasons
answer.
why not.
Why the fuck
He'll
not?
answer it.
Why
for real. He'll answer it.
Wolves?
Go ahead, just give him the answer.
Why Wolves? Why not?
Arsenio Hall.
Unfortunately, in 2004, a great friend of mine who grew up in the shadow of White Hart Lane introduced me to Premier League football, and I've been blessed with being a Spurs fan ever since.
Oh, you poor soul. Here's one for you.
Cheers.
Regardless
Drink.
how you found your club, you have a
Sponsored by
club.
Grim.
That's it. That's it, man.
Chris, I'm troubled by this phrase you just said that I've never in my life heard. Blessed to be yes. That was my incorrect.
Mr. John.
Here's the thing.
Hey, what's wrong with that?
You cannot know joy without knowing suffering.
Amen, brother.
But you got to know it eventually.
Where's the joy been
eventually.
with Spurs?
Yeah, where's the joy been? Exactly.
Well,
You don't look
eventually we
old
get to the
enough.
joy.
You don't look old enough to see the trophy at White Hart Lane.
Who's your squad?
man.
Eventually, they're
No,
all
like seriously,
We'll get to the,
the
joy.
sorrow,
We'll get to
the
the joy.
sorrow of Leeds not being in the Premiership for 16 years. The Leeds.
Hold on, guys.
I've
The
still-
fact
I've
the
that
still
Arsenal
seen
fan
That's
who
why
hasn't
Spurs-
done
I've still
fuck
seen
all
him
in
lift the
20
league
years.
title, though. I've still seen
The
him lift
Wolves fan that hasn't done fuck all since before
What'd you
his
say, Mark?
father was born.
Lolo, I don't
Jose,
think anyone
Jose's a thing of the past at this point.
I thought those were pictures of him at Roma.
He's at Chelsea mostly. He's wearing blue. Spurs don't wear that blue.
guys, can we just appreciate the fact that John is throwing up fucking trolling photos of Jose Mourinho
It's
to
Jose.
troll a Spurs fan? Like that's nuts that John even knew to do that. Like, oh, this is awesome.
John's a
John
legend.
doesn't even.
This
John's
show
a
doesn't
Rangers
just...
fan.
You troll better with Levy photos. Throw up Levy photos.
Look at
'Cause
that.
he's the
No,
one
no,
who's
no.
really
It-
fucking.
That zit was about to pop on that dude's face.
This show doesn't just entertain, it educates.
Okay, listen.
We're not
gonna-
finishing this quiz, are we?
guys.
We've got
We're
3
gonna
minutes
finish
to
the
finish it.
trivia. We're gonna finish the trivia, and then we can go to a private party
That's fine.
and talk all we want.
Carry on,
okay?
Chuck Woolery. Let's do it.
but
Overtime.
we'll go to extra time, and we'll send
you
all
guys.
you guys the link. You can all join in. It'll be fun. It'll be great.
let's
Let
do
me
it.
just
Yikes!
find where this. Here we go. Lights, camera, action.
I don't think anyone knows the answer to this one, Lolo.
Which one? I've
It
gotten
was
rid
the
of them all.
international anagrams, wasn't it?
Postpone. I'm not doing that.
This ex-Leeds Irish international whose brother Stephen was also a pro footballer was born on Boxing Day in 1982.
Who are the Spice Girls?
Good one. Whose
Sounds
team
like
are
a
you
bit
on?
of a cunt.
Is that his middle name?
No. might
Oh, Saul
rhyme
and
with
Bremner say
rhyme with
a
cunt.
McPhail.
I don't know that one.
Conor McGregor. Correct.
rhymes with cunt.
Ding, ding, ding.
Fail.
Noel Hunt.
Mike Hunt.
Correct, Mr. Tom. No Hunt. Pretty much.
What's the postponed category?
Postponed for 500.
Okay, Chris, here we go. Postponed. The live award show for the 40th annual Golden Raspberry Awards was postponed and later canceled in 2019. What is the major award handed out that these are famous for? And the bonus was the nickname for the awards.
Ding, ding, ding.
And this is the 100 category.
Ben,
Worst actor. And the Raspberries.
no. You're very close
Ding,
on
ding,
both of those,
ding,
but
ding,
too
ding.
wrong
It's
on
called
both
a
of those
Razzie.
for me to give
It's
it
called
to
a
you.
Razzie.
And what's the award?
It's
For
I'm
a
gonna give it to
Razzie.
Stall and
Worst
it's
film.
for the worst film. It's for the worst film, and they're called the Razzies.
I always try to watch whatever wins because I like torture.
They're great. And last year was
Your
like
dungeon
Cats.
might explain that.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Let's go for postponed for 200. Oh, I love this one. The 2021 annual meeting of the Sons of the Desert was postponed and later canceled. This is an international fraternal organization devoted to the lives and films of which comedic duo?
The Blues Brothers.
Ding, ding, ding.
No. Mark.
Laurel and Hardy. Abbott
Crosby
Costello.
and Hope.
No.
Ding, ding, ding.
John.
Is it Jerry Lewis and Dean Martin?
It is Carol Gunny. Got it correct. Laurel and Hardy.
Oh, nice.
Yes, Carol.
It is.
You didn't ding, ding,
It
ding.
is
You gotta ding,
Laurel
ding,
Well
ding.
done.
and Hardy.
You gotta ding, ding, ding. If you got it, you gotta ding, ding, ding.
You gotta
You
ding,
don't have
ding,
to- I
ding,
didn't-
guys.
Ding, 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 that, but I got
You
that
got
one
it.
before you did.
Sean.
Why was it the
PJ
Sons of the
Duncan.
Desert?
It was based on one sketch that they did,
Ah,
but they're
I
called the
thought
Sons of the Desert. They wear like fedoras, like fezzes.
I don't know.
I
Shit,
thought Sons of the
Sounds
Desert
very,
would have a Vegas thing.
Sounds like you can't play that anymore.
All right,
no, I've
we're
got
going.
Moving on.
We're going with Boxing Babes for 500.
Like it.
This French stopper is not Boss. Born Boxing Day, 1996.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yes, Mark.
Melier.
No.
Oh, born 1996 though.
The clue is boss.
No, the clue is French stopper
But
as
yeah.
well. Boom, Carol Gunny killing it.
Oh, you go. Oh, Bossy's the captain. Is that what you did there?
No, Hugo Boss.
Hugo
He's not
Boss.
Hugo
Oh, I
Boss.
got
It
that.
was a
Yeah.
capital B. Come on, you got to pay more attention there.
I've been off the trivia too long. I'm not seeing
All right.
your clues like I used to.
This Argentinian ex-Canary was born Boxing Day, 1996. Hugo the Sloth. Yeah, Jimmy. I'm going to give you points
Ding,
for that
ding,
because I
ding.
hate fucking Spurs. Mr.
Ding,
Tom.
ding, ding. Buendia.
You solely.
Yes.
Emmy Buendia. Saul hates you for some reason.
They constantly talking shit on Spurs, you know.
Yeah, Saul
Pre-game,
is in Australia, and he's talking smack about
That's
it,
what
which
they
is
do in the
awesome.
national team.
Okay, guys, we're going with international anagrams for 400. Managerial ID from Argentina.
Is it a club or a player?
Player.
Players?
Argentinian.
Gerard.
This one is easy. And really, vaginal aid.
Vaginal aid.
You get that, Saul? You get some points there. I think that might work. No, there's no V.
Hmm.
Bielsa. No.
Well,
This one is like fucking. Come on.
Managerial.
Momaster. Momaster just said Simeone.
Used to play for Scum.
I've lost all.
Used to play for Scum.
No, I'm not giving.
I
You
have
are all
no idea.
losing points.
It's Angel, not Angel.
You guys are all
Angel.
losing points.
Suspicious.
Why did we lose points?
Because you're all idiots and didn't get that
'Cause
one.
it's
That was
Lolo
the
working
easiest
the-
fucking one in the world.
He's working it.
This is Mulesitz from Germany.
that's your boy, Mesut
There you go.
Ozil.
You got it.
We got Ali.
He didn't say ding, ding, ding.
I gave it to him before he even
He
said
don't know the
anything. I was
rules. We'll
so-
let him
I
off.
was so mad about it. All right, guys. Last week in the Prem for 400. Norwich lost to Villa on Tuesday, marking the 16th Tuesday without ever winning. West Brom is the only club with a longer non-win streak on Tuesdays. With how many?
Ding, ding, ding.
One more than they had.
Ben.
10.
No, with more. Come on.
Ding, ding,
Ding,
ding.
ding,
Oh.
12.
You're not, you ding, ding, ding
18.
before you were ready, Ben.
18.
Ding, ding, ding.
Chris. What was your answer, Chris?
12 is what I said, but I don't know.
Oh, jeez, you're an idiot as well. No. Mark.
Who
20.
gives a shit how many it is?
No, but at least you're on the right.
Ding,
Bone
ding,
Master
ding.
says
18.
19.
18.
Saul says nobody cares, and Anders says 1921. Those are the best answers I've received yet.
Brokeback crossbar.
There you go. There you go, Ben. It's a lot more than 20. Guys, remember, West Brom is terrible.
24.
As bad as we think Norwich
Ding, ding,
are,
ding. 32.
On Tuesdays, they don't play on
exactly
Tuesday. When do they play on Tuesday? FA Cup?
double.
32. Where the fuck did you pluck that one from?
Double. He just doubled it like a smart little cow. Here we go.
You called me a
International
cow.
anagrams.
Yeah, Mark, you
Bemuse
smart cow.
lemonade from France. Bemuse lemonade from France. Does not play in the Premier League. Does
But
not
one of
play in
them,
France.
one of them did play in the Premier League.
It's what's his
There's
name?
not one of them.
The Belgium
There's
one
only-
played in the
There's
Premier League
only one of them.
for Tottenham. The Belgium one. This is the French one.
Moussa Dembele?
No, but the other one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's not two of them. There's
There's
one
three
of
of
them.
them.
They have
There's
different
three of them.
names.
There's
They
three of
have
them.
different names.
There's Musa, Muasa, and this one.
Yeah, those are different names that
Remember
don't
they're all
work with
similar,
anagrams.
and they're all a different nationality. It's crazy.
Saul got it correctly. It's
Who's
Mule
that?
Sex Aid.
Mule Sex Aid. Yep.
Correct.
Ah,
It is Ousmane
Dembele.
Dembele.
What a
Correct.
waste of money
Okay.
he is.
Postponed for 300. Furry Weekend Atlanta, FWA, was postponed in 2020. This is listed as the fourth largest gathering of furries, which are what?
Ding, 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 ding.
COVID hotspots.
Mark?
Stuffed animals.
Ding, ding, ding.
No.
Ding,
Mr.
ding,
Tom.
ding. It's when people are dressed as these animals.
Ding, 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 and then there's an orgy.
They're in the costumes. They're like dressed
Continue.
as these.
Continue. The correct answer is a subculture interested in anthropomorphic animal characters with human personalities and characteristics.
That's way
And
too
Mark-
many words at the end of half.
And could you translate that to the layman?
I can translate it for you guys. Every single one of you got it correct because Mark said stuffed animals, and then Mr. Tom said something about like people getting dressed up as them, and then Chris said something about them fucking each other, and then Ben said something else, I'm sure, and that is
we
correct.
all get points, is what
Is
you're
it-
saying.
Is it like that
Everybody.
episode of
You get a
CSI where
point.
all of them killed the person?
It's basically people who dress up like animals or in
Freaks.
like mascot animals and like go to conventions and
Right.
hang out and bang each other.
It's real normal. I mean, it's
Ever
real
wanted
normal.
to dress as a horse? You can.
I
Takes
gotta
two for
say,
that.
but I mean, like, come on. If you found yourself like accidentally in a furry convention, like, but you were safely wearing a costume, and you're like,
I've accidentally
This is
found
all
myself at many a furry
Nick,
convention.
in all honesty, I'm sorry, Lolo, in all honesty, the only one that would find yourself in a costume at a furry convention, unbeknownst to you.
Only
yeah,
because
like
he would
wake
be
up all of a
behind the
sudden. Oh
camera.
shit!
He would
Oh, that
be
Picasso
behind the
looked out.
camera.
No, I respect that, Chris. I respect that. You know me. You really do.
I've seen you in one or two costumes.
You really do. The Anzac Day marches were canceled in Australia. This is for you, Saul. this past year. What does that day commemorate?
Ding, ding, ding.
Mr. Tom.
And
It's an Australia-New Zealand civil war, isn't it?
No.
ding, ding, ding.
Mr.
Anxiety,
Tom. Ben.
anxiety attacks. That's what it sounds like there.
Nah, they're fine.
Ding, ding, ding. It's Veterans Day.
Kinda, yeah, and Saul got it correct as well. With like Remembrance Day, a national day of remembrance in Australia and New Zealand. For
Why was
all
it
the people who
cancelled?
died and everything. Just the
It's our Veterans
marches.
Day here. It's like our Veterans Day.
The marches.
Because
Just the marches were.
COVID made them say, "Our veterans, fuck them."
No,
They said-
only in America do we say "fuck the veterans."
They said, finally, we don't have to
Only if they
remember
come back.
those
Only if they
veterans.
come back with problems.
Whoa. That's
It's-
bullshit right there.
Hey, Sims.
I'm a
Sims.
British veteran.
Just want to let you know I can say that because my grandfather served 3 wars.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
In Australia?
3 wars, not in Australia.
Then fuck off. We're talking about the Australians.
One of them was the Cold War.
Back in my day,
You're a
when
veteran
I
of the
fought
street.
in the lines in Australia. Okay, guys, here we go. Last 2 questions. This is for all the marbles. It's such a tight race right now. The others have 4,800. The Stoopers have 5,400. And the Stoop crew has 6,100.
Jesus
And there is
Christ.
a
Which one am I
1,000
on again?
Come
points
on,
the board.
Stoopers. Let's win this one.
Come on.
We're going with
forgot what team I'm on.
postponed. Okay, no. Mark, your choice.
Last
Which
week
of
in
the
the
2?
Prem, 500.
Here we go. Brighton lost to Wolves 0-1, playing for 117 minutes. That's nothing. In 2019, a charity football match in this country lasted 169 hours, though the conditions were non-competitive and the players were allowed to sleep for intervals.
Ding, ding, ding.
Mark.
India?
No, that would be cricket. That's just cricket. Normal. That's like a normal match.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ben.
Switzerland.
No. Mark, I'm very impressed, though, and I'm going to give you some points for picking this question because this one deserves to be one of the last ones because it's tough as all hell.
So let's just pick a fucking country then.
Mo Master says, what a weird question. Yeah, you're finally starting to understand what it takes to write these every fucking week.
Brazil.
No.
Damn it.
Ding, ding, ding. Canada. They're very loving up there. Canada.
No. Let me just say, if you were to see their road signs, you would think it's English, but there's just far too many letters.
Wales.
Ding, ding,
Ding,
ding.
ding, ding.
Mark,
it.
Wales.
you are correct. And Chris, you would have got it correct had you said ding, ding, ding. Oh, and somehow the Stoopers have now tied 6,100 with the Stoop crew. 6,100.
Here we go. For all the marbles.
Let's close this bitch out.
There is one question
for 500.
left. And now, did you know John? John is on the others over here with Saul. Saul is also on your team over here on the others. Did you know, John, that this is a 2,000 point question?
I did not know that.
God, you're killing me.
It's just true. It's just what it is.
Christmas bonus on top of it.
I
Here we
thought
go.
John got extra points just for hosting.
The San Fermin Festival in Spain was canceled. This is better known globally as what?
Ding, ding, ding.
Mr. Tom.
It's the thing with the tomatoes.
No.
Damn it.
Ding, ding, ding.
John.
Is it the running of the bulls?
Oh my God! Oh
Oh, 2,000 points.
For 2,000 points. Oh.
I love Google.
Oh, you're saying you cheated?
Oh no! Did I say that? No.
I love that.
I'm not
It's a highlight of
accepting
my
that.
week.
Google
I
wins.
never accept it, but I don't give a shit. It's fun
True.
that we do this. Now,
Trust me, John.
The only
You think he
festival I know
typed
in-
San Fermin Festival up
I
there?
can't type. My finger.
Exactly. Fuck you guys for thinking
So
he
what
typed
runs
it in
the
Google.
San Fermin Festival?
I fucking did.
It's the running of the bulls.
All
So
right.
you
Oh, is that the
Should have
Wolves?
said it.
So
I couldn't
thought they
answer
were
that
honouring the
question.
Chicago
Category.
Wolves.
I weren't allowed to answer that category, so I was checking because I didn't know the answer. That's why I kept quiet,
right.
Wait, why weren't you allowed to answer that?
All right,
because
so-
I was part of the writing of it.
Try to get
We're a little
rapist
bit
for
over
200
time
plays,
here,
Alex.
and we want to appreciate everything that's happened. All of you that joined us, smash a like, join us, give us some money. Who knows?
Cheers.
All of the things.
Banjo content
Root
next
for
weekend.
Leeds, root for Arsenal, root
Where's your
for
Where's your
Wolves.
Venmo? Where's your Venmo handle at?
Hey,
It's all in there. It's
Yeah,
all
right.
in there, man.
Link in bio. Link in bio. All right.
that's
we'll
it.
figure it
That's
out,
it,
guys.
man. That's what we want.
No doubt.
And
I thought we just wanted to hang out, Mark.
Yeah, we're going to carry
we're
on after
doing
if you want,
that.
Chris. If you stay in, we'll chat afterwards, dude.
exactly, that's what we're
He's gonna
looking to
give
do
you a
here.
Zidane headbutt.
Oh, Zidane, he's coming back to the league, right? He's going to come coach here?
He's about to Zidane headbutt your ass right now.
Fair enough. Lolo, you wanna talk us out?
Yeah, sorry. I was trying to see what we're gonna do here. So guys,
It's Christmas
If-
Eve next
if-
week, isn't it?
Another news.
no, it is Christmas
Will
Eve
there
next
be a
week,
show
but it
next
is
week?
also only
Absolutely.
9 o'clock. And there are some people who do want to continue hanging out. And Chris and fucking Sean, I wanna talk to you guys for a little bit. So if all of you guys want to stay on, I'm gonna create a new link
Do
and
that.
I'm gonna send it to everybody. So if you're on here, don't go anywhere because I'm gonna give us the link on here.
Okay.
But if you're a member of the Stoop crew, I'm gonna send it out on the Stoop crew on the YouTube site. I'm gonna send out a link momentarily where you can join us, and we're just gonna talk shit for a few more hours, I suppose, but not public, just private.
Off the record.
Yeah, otherwise we'll be getting barred from YouTube.
Yeah, exactly. So, but I'm gonna send it out on
Praise
I'm gonna send
world,
it out
praise
on YouTube
world.
so they can
Party
continue
time.
to
Excellent.
type it out. So, everybody, stand by for all of that.
Tom, you look
However,
evil there, brother. Tom, meet my mascot.
However, we are going to end this stream. So I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining us and being here
Night,
this whole
Stoop crew.
time. Saul,
Ciao.
Jimmy,
These
Master,
leads.
Bono, Bremer, Anders, everybody.
Kick 'em
Love you
straight.
guys. But go to the YouTube subscribers page. If you are a member of the site, you will get a message when I
Are you
when I
WhatsApping
post
it, Lolo?
momentarily. No, I'm gonna do it here.
There he is.
Just
You're gonna do
don't,
what?
Just don't hang up. Just don't hang up.
All right. Yeah.
Just stay here. Just
Cool.
don't do anything.
I won't.
You guys will get it. But we're gonna end it for everybody live, and I'm gonna send out the link on the YouTube private page.
Cool.
Sign off.
And if you're a member,
The
you'll get the
community page.
notification.
We're going to stay right here.
Good night, everybody. Love you.
Good night, everyone.
Peace from
Bye,
Brooklyn.
y'all. Be good.
Good night, everyone.